Hello.
Hello, Twitch chat. How we doing? Happy Monday, everybody. What is this song that you requested on accident? There's no way you requested this on purpose. What is this country shit? Who did this? I saw it happen. Apex, what the hell? God damn it. You guys know how I feel about country music. I didn't copy the link right. You wrote your mom with a smiley face. I saw it happen. Just skip it? I would, but I don't want to because I kind of want to make everybody sit through it. So that's just what's gonna happen now. Hi chat, how are you doing? How's everybody's Monday going? I hope you're all having a very nice day. I hope that you all enjoyed everything that you did today and yesterday after stream, which was very late. Season 4, let's go! Season 4 of Sandwich. It's gonna be a good one, the best one yet, if you will. Really is pretty cool that each season has been better than the last. We've only been on an upward climb. Called out of work because I didn't want to be there. Yeah, everybody tell me what you did today. Let's talk about it. Hello, Caitlin. Hello, King. Currently working. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit earlier. We don't usually go live at 6, but we got Movie Monday to do. Was watching the VOD for the IRL stream with Scootish, and then the stream started. Oh, nice. Good VOD. Good VOD to watch. They're all on the YouTube channel. I've been really good about it. You know, every VOD that happens gets put up on the VOD channel for the YouTube. And that's great, and it's been going well. One of them muted. Sometimes if they get muted and copywritten, YouTube takes them down, but they're still on the channel. They're just not public. I'll probably never be able to monetize the YouTube VOD channel because it just has too much copyright. I woke up at 12 and then chased my garbage can because the wind blew it away. Oh, that's awful. Streamed and ate rice and beans. Nice. I had a chicken bake for dinner. Non went to Costco today, which was really great because I needed more face wipes because I'm a big advocate for washing your face before you go to bed, whether you're a makeup wearer or not. But it sucks when you're tired and you have to go wash your face with like water and face wash and you have to, it's just a whole process. So getting a face wipe and being able to like sit at my desk here and wipe my makeup off is like way nicer. Everybody wash your face before bed. I don't care if you wear makeup. I don't care if you don't wear makeup. Your face is like the front windshield of your body. So everywhere you walk, anything that's in the air is on your face. Anytime you touch anything and then touch your face. Wash your face before you go to bed. Get some face wipes. Yeah. Kinda Gibby. I've been doing this like thing where because if I do a straight eyeliner straight across, because of how my eyes lit, it kind of does this. So I've been doing this like thing like this. Because then when my eyes relaxed, it looks more natural. I don't know. I saw my friend Chrissy do it and she's cool. That explains mine's current condition. Right, exactly. And you got hair growing on yours, so if you use Mixer, you cannot use music in your VODs, if I understand correctly. Well, I use a Mixer. I have the Go XLR, and I play music, and then it doesn't save to the VOD. And that's not just for DMCA reasons. That's because it's really nice to edit a clip without music in the background. It's pretty hard to edit a clip if you have sound in the background at all. More dudes need to understand the magic of baby wipes. Just anybody that doesn't wear makeup. Just like, you know, wipe your damn face. All right, Space Kid, good luck. Be safe. Finally somebody distract me from my book. Oh, what book are you reading? I had a conversation at a party the other night about books, and I don't really get to talk about books too often because I think content creators as a whole, we don't read very much because it just is hard for us to focus. Content creators we don't focus very well, and it takes a lot of time. And so I have not read for a long time, but I had a conversation with somebody the other day at a party about books, and we had read a couple of the same books. One of the books that they were reading was The Three Body Problem, which I haven't read. I think it's originally in Mandarin and then it was translated into English, but it is a sci-fi book. Time to join Cutie's book club. Speaking of Cutie, did anybody watch the streamer camp thing on her channel today? I know Mark did. Here it's getting a TV adaptation. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything. You do it. Oh, good request, Mortitum. We'll watch my section today. We'll watch my section. I did get a little favoritism. And then Cutie also, she spoiled, or she teased, spoiled is not a good word. She teased the project that me and her have been working on together. And I was like, ugh. But it's great because now I can talk to you guys about it. Yeah, they did look at my application. Yeah, they did. And it was really funny. So the applications that were put up, all of them are really wholesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about Streamer Camp, which is it's kind of like an OTV thing where a bunch of streamers applied to be on Streamer Camp, which is where they bring a bunch of content creators to LA. They fly them out. They don't have to fly me out, which is why I'm a great option because they don't have to pay for a flight. But they fly them out to LA, put them in a house together for like a couple days, and it's like a competition. So it's going to be very, very cool. And I'm in the top 128, so they're going to whittle it down to 16 people. And today they went over our applications. And so mine went over today. And unsurprisingly, it did not match the energy that was created in the studio, because every single application, and I mean it, every application, even you guys know Josh Belmar, he's a goofy guy, and his application still was very wholesome across the board. Like everybody's application has been very wholesome, very inspiring, and mine was a little bit not like that. And and I'm very thankful that Cutie vouched for me because my app I'll show you guys. I'll show you the whole clip. We'll watch it together. You guys will get a kick out of it. I was wondering if Krubs is going to be wholesome. I talked to him and he said that I sent him a screenshot of mine and he said it's more wholesome than mine, more serious. But I still think he memed it up a little bit. But I think Evan Gao is the only other person I've seen that memed like at all, really. You know? So far the homies are batting 1,000. I'm pretty hopeful. I'm pretty hopeful. There's a bunch of people in there that are good creators that I'm really hopeful. I'm hopeful for me, obviously, but I'm also really hopeful that at least somebody that I know that I want to root for gets on it. Evans was packed. It was packed, and it gave him a little bit of a scare because he had his what was the program that he had up where everybody could see it, that I guess you're not supposed to show, but it was fine. Do we know when it starts? What do you mean? Which part of it? Because the creator camp thing is going to be or streamer camp thing is going to be different tiers. So right now they have the 128. And they're going to whittle that down to, I think, maybe like 64, and then they go 32, and then they go 16. And they said at some point there's going to be like an interview process. So if I keep making it, I'm going to keep going through rings of competition. End of July, Gregor. End of July is when they're doing the actual camp. So hopefully I'll be put in a house with 15 other streamers end of July, and I'll be competing for a cash prize and a new PC, which will be cool. You know, you guys know my PC's kind of been doing some weird shit lately, so I would not mind having a second PC. And cash prize would be awesome. Would not be bummed about that. They didn't say how much. And then also just being able to hang out with like a bunch of other people and collab opportunities and all the obvious stuff. Snacks are not free. Might not be able to work out for me. I might be busy that day. I didn't make the cut, but it's okay. Mark, did you apply? Because I would bet a lot of money that you didn't. Because I feel like that's the joke incoming. Clara, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. That is the joke. Yeah, see, yeah, see, that makes sense. Clara, thank you for the 13th organic sub. Organic sub. We need an emote for the organic subs. just because of the conversation yesterday. We need some sort of organic sub. When anybody subs with an organic sub, can we just spam organic sub? Just to get real excited about that. Free range organic sub. Let's go. Have a different alert. I could, yeah. Yeah, I'd be excited to be in it. It would be fun. And I've also like collabed with other streamers enough since being here that I would feel more confident doing it. I know that if you live somewhere that's like not in a big city, you don't get as many opportunities to collab IRL with other streamers, and it's really nerve-wracking. Like the first couple times you collab IRL, it's like really awkward because you're used to just like looking at a camera and sitting in front of a computer rather than having a person near you to bounce off of. Is there a link to the version of the playlist yet? There is. You mean Jamwich Volume 2? Here. This is the link to Jamwich Volume 2. This is what we've got so far. I like GMO subs, to be honest. Me too. Me too. Okay, we've got some stuff to talk about today. What news do we have going on? We have to talk about, we have Movie Monday tonight. I need to get my notepad out. I usually do this before stream, but I forgot. We have Movie Monday tonight. We have a game that we might start. I didn't want to start it today because I have a feeling it's going to be a game that I need to dedicate a long stream for, but then Brody talked shit to me. So we might start Only Up, purely out of spite because he said that I couldn't do it. And we won't finish it, but we might start it. So we got Movie Monday, we got Only Up, and what else do we got going on? What's happening on Twitter today? We got some stuff coming up this week too that we got to talk about. Movie Monday's great. Big fan. Might go do an IRL stream on Wednesday, depending. I was just informed today, actually, that I have a really big thing I'm gonna go do Wednesday morning. That I can't talk about, but I will talk about after it's done. It is not a collab opportunity. You guys will not see me on a stream, but I get to go have a meeting with somebody that's going to be a really, really cool opportunity, important thing. And I was asked about that today. So Wednesday morning, won't be able to do a stream. And if I'm done with that at a decent time, I will probably do an IRL stream because I'll be bopping around. That's a Rihanna song? Really? Oh, it took me to the Rihanna album. I want the playlist. You guys didn't want a Rihanna album? Okay, here we go. This is it for sure. Meetings are cool. Hey, Cheese, what's up? There we go. That should be correct. See if it's easy to paste the wrong thing. Well, I clicked on the photo of the song and I thought that took me to the playlist, but it took me to the album, which is what I posted. Yep. It's easy to paste the wrong thing. Today I woke up. So yesterday I realized, has anybody ever gone out on the town and you Uber home or you get home somehow and then the next day you wake up and you go to drive somewhere and you realize that you don't have your car because you left it at the place that you went drinking? So I did that today. I got up this morning and I was going to go drive somewhere, and then I realized that I left my car at my friend Jarvis's house. So, Mom, we're doing Movie Monday. That's why. I left my car at my friend Jarvis's house. So I had to Uber to Jarvis's house so that I could get my car. And the Uber driver was the kind of Uber driver that talks to you. I wasn't telling him to shut up blatantly, but I was kind of, ending the sentences pretty solidly, kind of closing opportunities to continue those conversations. And so we had a conversation the whole drive. And that was a lot for me. And he was being a little bit extra complimentary, making the Uber drive a little bit longer than it needed to be. So yeah. Hey Phil, what's up? Hi Penny. Where was the car parked? The specific, you want the specific address? It was somewhere between Mexico and Oregon. How far? Pretty far. I mean, you know, it was a $40 Uber. Remember that sad sack driver in Salt Lake City? Yeah, dude, that was weird. That honestly, we probably should have been smarter about that. Me and my mom like took an Uber when we were in I did not know that mods could do that. Wait, can a non-mod type exclamation point skip real quick? Okay, now a mod type it. Well, I'll be darned. Looks like you guys have a little bit more power than I thought you did. Yeah, you know what? Mods, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If you're not digging the song, feel free to skip it. Is there any other commands that you guys have? I didn't even know you guys had that. Yeah, okay. I guess you can just skip the song, I guess, if whatever. Hi Balsamic, welcome in. They have pause and unpause. The pause doesn't work, just the skip. That's so weird. Yeah, it's a lot of power. I don't care. You guys know me. I'd give you guys the backbone of the stream. You take the wheel. Your mods giving themselves power. That sounds about right. Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, I don't really care. If one of the mods is like, this is not the vibe, just skip it. Whatever. I trust you guys. I have the music turned down to me anyways, so you guys are the ones hearing it. So yeah, I went and got my car today, and then I came back and I kind of prepared for stream. I watched, no, Mike, I got it immediately. I didn't get it, and then I immediately got it. And had a flashback to the time at Point Grow Party when I got really, really drunk the night before actual Point Grow Party because Ted Nivison taught us that game, and my word was lake. So you can imagine how many drinks that I took that night. It was a lot of them. I didn't get it, then I immediately got it. Loose definition of immediately. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do you guys want to see the clip from Cutie's stream today of my application to the thing? It's not very long. It's short. You guys are going to get such a kick out of this. Oh. Okay, I'm going to reference what's happening one more time. Just so that everybody knows. So there's a thing called Streamer Camp, okay? Streamer Camp is a competition where they take 16 streamers, they put them in a house in Los Angeles, they do competitions, and the first one that wins, or the person that wins gets a free PC, and they get a cash prize, and they get glory, and they get honor, and they get cars, and they get women. I'm in the top 128, so they're whittling it down to 16. So today they went over the applications, and just to kind of read them. So it's Katamina, it's Fuslie, it's Cutie, and it's Box. They get legally commit arson 2 times. That's true. You do get a free pass for a felony, which is kind of fun. Yeah, streamer, sure, exactly. Here's mine. And before we watch this, I want to kind of preface this with let's see, we're at 550. What other people's applications are like. And let's find one like this one. Don't know who this person is. I'm sure they're lovely. But this is kind of how everybody's applications are, is like, I really want to make streamer friends. I want to make cool content and collab. I'm really inspired to make Twitch like a safe place for everybody. Like that's what everybody's applications are like, which is great, and I love that. And I didn't know that that was what we were doing, because mine, I went a different direction with mine.
You could like even squeeze right here.
Oh man, Durs is really like
But Durs
staring
is-
at your every move.
How do you spell Durs?
Ders. Oh. Hi, baby.
Durs!
Durs.
Durs is unsure of what to
I
think.
will
Durs is like,
say-
wait, so I lost.
I will say that Cutie is the absolute goat during this, because without her, I don't know how my application would have been received.
Wait a minute.
All right, next submission. I'm nervous. I'm going to be biased.
Oh, I thought you said you're going to be nervous of clicking on the clip and crashing.
No, I'm not going to click on the clip, but I'm nervous. I'm going to be biased. So,
Why?
because I know this person and
Ah.
I am a fan.
Oh, okay. Isn't that a good thing?
It's a good thing, but I'm just saying I might be a little biased.
Okay.
So keep that in mind here.
All right. Who's reading? Me? No.
I've lost track. It might be me.
Who read?
I don't even need to
for,
say anything.
Benjamin. Benjamin.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, my turn. Yes. Sorry, I like the short ones because I stumble over my words a lot.
Right.
Okay, Sam Witch. Sam Witch is a full-time streamer. Okay. What are you looking to gain from Streamer Camp 4? Meet new people, do something different, free snacks.
We don't have free snacks.
No,
No,
you
you have to pay.
I don't have any intention on going on The Bachelor, but every time I watch that show, I think about how awesome it would be to go on there and get free snacks and free drinks, and everything is paid for, and you get to go to some like different country, right? I don't give a shit about The Bachelor, right? Free snacks. So then when they asked me this question, I was like, fuck yeah, free snacks.
You
And
have to
there's a
pay,
zip
a
line.
ridiculous rate.
Everyone has.
Upcharge,
We have a
actually, yeah.
Streamer Camp Venmo,
Yeah.
and you have to pay
times 2.
every time you flush the toilet too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Think like hotel
$50.
fees.
I
but,
did
like,
not know
work.
this. I did not know that I would have to pay to flush the toilet. And if I'm eating a lot of snacks, that could become a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Sorry. LA-based full-time streamer. I have a dog. I got my hand stuck in a Clorox bottle once. Ow. Divorced. Oh, I am a Just Chatting streamer who plays
She's
games.
fine.
And I host
She's fine.
collab events, game shows too, sometimes. Gluten intolerant.
Typical gluten-free people bragging about it.
Classic.
Get over yourself, Sam.
You have unlimited budget. Okay, put 10 streamers on a farm and make them do outdoor farm shit for like a week.
I'll steal
Oh,
that
is-
idea.
That is the most casual stream idea I've seen so
It's
far.
casual, but it's good. I love it. Keep
Okay,
it simple.
but think about it, right? Think about it. Like you get like 10 streamers, right? Like people like XQC who like clearly don't go outside, and you put them on a farm and they have to do the stuff like put their arm like elbow deep in a cow's butt, or like all the stuff you've seen on Simple Life, right? It was like Simple Life. And it would be so funny. Like, can you imagine XQC elbow deep in a cow's ass? Like, are you kidding me? He'd be like, Cheeto. He'd be like, no. Not that.
Stupid.
Okay.
Sam is good. Sam and I are working on
Hi,
a dating
Vale.
show that we're doing together.
Okay, this is a spoiler. I kind of teased this, but Cutie let her rip, so now I'm just going to tell you.
Unlimited budget. Okay, put 10 streamers on a farm and make them do outdoor farm shit for like
girls don't feel like this. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that.
Arson Frog, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you. I appreciate that. Guys, my arm is literally in the car right now. I'm literally in the car right now.
a week.
I'll steal
Oh,
that
is-
idea.
That is the most casual stream idea I've seen so
It's
far.
casual, but it's good. I love it.
Outdoor
Keep it simple,
farm shit.
stupid.
Okay.
Sam is good. Sam and I are working on a dating show that we're doing together.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so she's great.
I feel I can feel her personality through the.
She's got tood. She's got good hair. Kind of cringe though. Don't let her get too full of herself. Throwing that out there.
Yeah, so me and Cutie are working on a dating show that we're gonna do on Twitch, and we've been talking about it for like a couple weeks. And we don't know when it's gonna happen, and we don't even really know what it is yet. But we brainstormed it. She messaged me and she's like, I have an idea. I don't know anything about how it's gonna go. And I was like, okay. So we brainstormed it. We've kind of backburnered it for a bit because she's got a bunch of projects going on. But I think maybe after this, we're gonna start working on it, and it's gonna be really fun, and we're gonna host it together, and it'll be cool. Like Austin Show Lover host. I mean, for the aspect of it being a dating show, but not really. I'm not gonna tell you any details about it because we really both don't know. We just kind of want to host a show, and I think that we have similar brains when it comes to that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be very fun. We're gonna have a good time. But I don't know when it's gonna be. But I'm glad she said this. I was a little bit nervous and I almost didn't apply because when we were brainstorming that idea was the same time that the applications came out for this. And I almost didn't apply because I was like, that feels like I'm probably not going to get picked because we're working on content together. So that feels like a little bit of a crossover, too much of a crossover. But I just applied anyways. And then I did get picked. And I'm glad that she said that because that's something that I would have been nervous to like come out later and then people would be like, oh, there's favoritism. But it seems like across the board, like they've been very clear about any favoritism. Like one of the people that applied that's been picked is like BoxBox's roommate. Which, you know, that happens. The content creator space is not that big. It's not that big. So the chance of 128 people, there being somebody that one of the 4 of them knows more than the other people is really high. And also another thing that is just the way that content creation works, and it pisses me off when people don't realize this, is content creation is about making good content. So as much as I'm sure they would love to get a bunch of content creators that they don't know to kind of like spread the love, if they know somebody that applied and they know that content is good content and they want to make good content so that sponsors pay money and they get to do that content again, then they're gonna pick that person. So I get really frustrated when I see people say like things like circle jerk, all this bullshit, because it's like, you know, these 4 people, their goal is to make good content. So when they see applications from people that they know, that they trust with content, they're going to pick them, right? So there was a lot of like, oh, this is a person I know really well. This is my roommate. This is this is that. That's, you know, how it goes. They're not going to gamble the entire production on people they don't know. That's insane to expect. Exactly. And it's like, I understand what it feels like to be a creator that doesn't, you know, you feel like it's like, oh, I wish that I got picked for stuff. I don't know anybody. The people that get picked are people that know these people. That's okay. And it's like, inevitably keep working on stuff and you're going to be fine. It'll be good. They have to draw in viewers. It's the same thing with them big. Like if you look at the scale of size of creator in this, there's a lot of different sizes, right? They need to get sponsors, right? So if they pick people to come on the show that have big audiences, there's more people that are going to watch the show, and therefore the sponsors are more inclined to sponsor them, and there's more viewers, and then they get to do another season of it, right? And the more seasons they do of it, the more successful it becomes, the more lenient they can pick anybody that they want. So it's just like a combination of, I think that they did a really, really good job in who they picked. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on there. I think they did a really good job. They picked a scale of different size creators. They picked a lot of different kinds of creators. Like most of the people in here, I don't know. There's a lot of them I do know, but most of them I don't know. And it seems like they picked a wide variety of people. I think that they did a really good job. Keep working on stuff and eventually dream will come to you. Nobody wants that. I don't know, someone who's more chance to be crazy and not in a fun way. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, sometimes taking a risk is okay, but when you're making content and it's your livelihood, you want to have trust.
Here, sandwich ball jump. Hope everyone's doing well.
Toby, thank you for the 26 months, Toby. I appreciate you. Organic sub. This is big. You're for sure going to be on it? No. I'm top 128, so I have just as much of a chance of being on it as 127 other people.
It's pretty cool.
So I very easily could not
wiggle.
be on it. I very easily could not be on it too. I'm hoping I am. I would love to be on it, but if I'm not, I'm not. You know what I mean? I would hope that I am on a level playing field as everybody now. You know, now that they've picked the 128, I hope that I'm on a level playing field now. Joni, thank you so much for the 14. I appreciate it. I always hope, as much as I want to have all the wins, I always hope that everybody that's making content does the best thing they could possibly do to make their content the best that it could be, because then everybody wins. Because if Twitch is full of great content, the platform stays alive and we get to keep doing what we do. You know, the better the content is, the more viewers get driven to the platform. If there's more viewers, there's more money. We get offered more money. You know what I mean? It's like, it's always good to just have more money and people on a platform. Everybody wins. That's why it's good to bring other creators up, because, you know, good content, everybody wins. If everybody's devouring each other, then everybody loses. Closest thing to a surefire include is Evan Gao. Dude, I hope that Evan's on it. I really do. I think that Evan is really funny. Like, Crub and Evan, I think, are kind of like very, very funny people that I haven't seen Crub's application yet. I'm really excited. I think it'll be great. Even if I'm not in it, I think it'll be a really cool piece of content. And I'm excited to, I'm not in it, I'm excited to react to it, you know? Yeah. If they don't choose you, chat may have stuff to do. No, if they don't choose me, we will find somebody in there to root for, and it will be very fun, and we'll all watch it. I feel like sponsors haven't realized how much viewership Cutie gets. They should be begging her to be a sponsor. I think they probably do realize, and I think that she's probably really good at talking to sponsors. I know that working with sponsors is really hard, though, especially in a live setting, because anything could happen. We thought about getting sponsors for Hired or Fired, but the context of what kind of content Hired or Fired is would be really hard to get a sponsor for, because there's a lot of weird stuff that gets said. So when you're trying to get sponsors for live content, you gotta play by their rules a little bit, which I think is a little bit hard. But it seems like everything that Cutie does has pretty good. Like, she's good with what she does. She knows how to do it. Evan won Ludwig's sponsored competition thing last year. He was really funny. Yeah, it would be funny if he won this one too. Just kind of collecting the bag on everything. Is that a command for Doug? God damn it. Oh wow, I'm moving to LA. Good for me. 12 or 13 decades is like a sponsor's worst nightmare, I'd imagine. Yeah, we talked about sponsors, but I was just like, every time we do Hired or Fired, there's like multiple things. I tell the contestants when we do Hired or Fired, I say, do not bring children into it. And it still happens. It still happens. People just don't think. But I say in the rules, don't mention children. Like, just don't. Even if you think that you're fine, you may not be. So just don't. And they do. They inevitably do. But at least I said it, right? At least I said it. So if there's something that they say that's just totally cancelable, I said it. Here, we haven't even finished this.
All right, let's see.
This is my clip.
Sir, Bruce Willis was found dead next to a bottle of Viagra. Well then, I guess he,
died hard. I don't look at this. Look at their faces. I don't think I can zoom in on this. Like, Fusely's kind of smiling. It's hard to see. Fusely's kind of smiling. Box has no fucking idea what just happened. Cutie's disappointed. She's just straight up disappointed in me. And then Katamina, I think, is laughing. I don't know if anybody here has seen Die Hard. I think Cutie might have, but she is just disappointed. Chat kind of liked it, but maybe, I don't know.
That's pathetic, Sam. Let other people laugh. All right.
I was dying. Because they're all just like... That was good. Yeah, Caitlin, they love the emote that you use. Lost upon those without good taste in movies. It's the expected reaction. I didn't realize that I put that clip. I thought that I put the oh, there's a little bit more. Hold on, let me keep playing it.
All right. Sandwich. She's great.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. And her clip didn't crash our stream, so
True.
Oh, I thought they said something else.
huge news. All right. Safari.
So they did, I'm trying to think of the people that they did Vale, they did Denims, they did Evan. You guys have to see Evan's clip. It is great. Is it back this way? Yeah. They kind of panic because he had his like team viewer up here, which I guess is like not good, but whatever.
That
treat
is
symptoms of
kinda
PTSD, as well as help people cope with aging, where it's basically like you make a piece of theater based on events from your own life. And my literature review is specifically on how it can be used to help people with PTSD. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so choppy. Oh no. Evan.
No, is he gonna hurt himself?
Evan. I'm getting PTSD right now, actually.
Oh, was Evan the one in the ball?
Yeah, he's in the
That's
ball.
so good. What was EE's go live notification? I don't even look at these when they pop up anymore. I don't think I can see it. I also got this. You and a badge are taking part in Super Ultra Combo Week. I don't know what that is. What was his go live? It's EE, so it could have been anything. So anyways, that Evans was good. I didn't see anybody else's clip, I don't think. I kind of just had it up and muted. And all the other people I didn't know. I'm trying to think if I knew anybody else. You're eligible of Diablo 4. I know I am. That's very good for me. Great. I love it. I'll claim it if I ever open that game ever. So yeah, that was a fun little thing that happened today. And I'm hoping they got 2 more days. They have tomorrow and they have the next day where they're doing applications, and Crub is up at some point. So I'm really excited to see Crub. So we'll hope that he gets in. And then I don't know when they announce who's through, but I imagine it'll probably be shortly after, because I have a feeling, I don't know if they're doing it this way, but I have a feeling they're probably going group by group and like picking a certain amount of people from each group rather than just taking the whole and picking like 64 people from the whole. They're probably taking each group of 32 and picking, I don't know what the math would be. What's 32 divided by 4? 16, 8. Probably picking 8 people from each group. Yeah. They're working on it like a bracket. Yeah, I have a feeling. I mean, that's what I would do, I guess, because that seems easier to do it that way, but I do not know. Do not know. Yeah, at least one. They could be picking one and then all of them from the other one, but it seems like they probably did not do that. I don't know. It's funny too. We had somebody come in at the end of yesterday's stream and they were like, "Hey, just a tip, you should watch Cutie's stream tomorrow." And I was like, "That's really ominous." And then I went to Cutie's stream and I clicked on the chatters, and that person was one of her mods. And I was like, honestly, thankful, because now I don't have to like sit and watch through all 4 days of them. I know that I already win and I can just like pop in. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know if they should have done that, but it's nice that they did do that. That saved me a lot of time because I've got a busy week. Tomorrow is Kip's improv show, so make sure that you watch that. It's going to be tomorrow night, I imagine at 7, because I have to be there a little bit earlier. Inside information, I know. Little inside info. Yeah, improv. I'm really excited. Dan, you're in that, right? Am I making that shit up? How do you feel about it? Are you nervous? I did improv, so Kip's last improv show, I did it. And I do like improv, but it is very different, and this is in like a venue, So it should be good. That's improv. Oh, you were joking just then. Okay. Yes, got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a live show. Exactly. Barry's in it, Dan's in it, Morgo's in it, Easy's in it. I'm trying to remember who else is in it. There's like 8 people or 6 people. Why do you keep smelling your hand? I have a problem. I need to see a doctor, and I mute myself, and then I make like a noise because I get like Soup's gonna yell at me. I know she's lurking, but she's probably typing. So I'm not smelling my hand. I'm going like this because I don't want you to see my face go. Go see an ENT. I need to go see a lot of different kinds of doctors, but no, I can afford it. I just need to go do it. I need to go see an ENT. I need to go see a dentist. I don't think I need to see a psychiatrist because I do have like an online psychiatrist and my medication works, but I'm wondering if I'm spending money because I pay like a monthly subscription to that thing. I think it's cheaper. I think it is cheaper to do it the way that I'm doing it, but I don't know. If I go saw a psychiatrist, I wouldn't need to pay a monthly prescription amount. I don't know. I have good insurance, but I'm so lazy I haven't been to the doctor in forever. Yeah, I need to go. There's a bunch of I just haven't done it for a long time. Just the whole thing, you know. Soup is here. I would say hi to her and that she is incredible and deserves everything good in the world. Yes. Soup is not here. And if you think that she is, you're wrong. Making an appointment is such a hurdle. Well, also, you'd think being in LA, you would have so many different doctors, which is true, but there's so many different doctors that now I have to pick, and I don't want to pick, and I don't know who's good, and it's just hell. It's hell. And you also have to make sure that your insurance covers them, and it's just a pain in the ass. So much extra work. It is daunting. It is daunting and overwhelming. And it's not just one doctor. I have to go see like 4 of them. So 3 years, 1 day. I'm literally going through this doctor bullshit right now. I thought that said bukkake. I was like, okay. Because he had his like team viewer. Oh wow, yeah. See, as interesting as this is, I know EE, and this doesn't surprise me. Also, happy Juneteenth, everybody. Which maybe I shouldn't wish happy Juneteenth piggybacked off of that, but happy Juneteenth. You go through that when you can't pay the doctor. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, take some time if you take some time to educate yourself on what Juneteenth is, because it's very important, and does not take that long to at least Google it and, you know, go learn about it. Happy Juneteenth. Big stuff. I'm always stunlocked by all the options. Yeah, I don't even look at my Go Live notifications anymore. I finally turned them off on my phone. I had to explain it to a bunch. I was like, what does that mean? A bunch of old white people today? How did that go for you? How was that for you? Everyone should have off today, especially lower income service jobs. It is interesting the holidays that we have off. Like a Columbus Day, which is interesting. Yeah. Is it a national holiday now? I don't know what's a national holiday and what's not, to be honest. Because I feel like if you don't get work off, then what's the point of it being called a national holiday? You know what I mean? It's a federal holiday. Federal. Oh, got it. Okay. So federal means that like all federal, what's the word I'm thinking of? Establishments have to close for it, right? Banks and post offices close, I think. Okay. It'd be kind of a cool part of like having a government job is like all of those like federal holidays, you're like hard closed no matter what, no ifs and or buts. I flipped off Christopher Columbus's house and almost got in trouble. Where is that? Where's Christopher Columbus's house? I don't know, Monster. I mean, I worked NPS, so we're not hard closed, but the holiday pay was nice. Yeah, that's true. They're either hard closed or you work and you get, was it time and a half? Nova in Italy. Oh, okay, got it. I think I can't remember. I was looking at Atlas Obscura for places to go do IRL streams, and there's a bunch of really cool historical places. The problem is if they're inside, I don't want to show up to a place to do an IRL stream and then have it be bad service. That would suck. Is Linkus your brother? No, he's not. Because that wouldn't really make sense because I was born. Well, I guess that's not true. We could be born in different countries and grow up in different countries and be siblings. I actually don't know if I've met Linkus before. We were both at TwitchCon, I think, but I don't remember if I actually met him. Yeah, it could be a Parent Trap situation. I work in sports, so I don't work normal people hours, but I do get holiday pay. Nice. Nice. No holiday pay for streamers. You played Breath of the Wild with Point Crow. Oh, that is true. All Breath of the Wild players are related. Did you guys know that every Breath of the Wild streamer is actually siblings? Kind of crazy. Didn't Linkus appear in Hired or Fired? Yeah, but I never met him like in person is what I mean. Hi Tony. I don't think I can get off work this TwitchCon. Oh, really? That's a bummer. That sucks. TwitchCon this year will be really interesting. I also VidCon is going on this week and I really wish I was going, but I'm not because I didn't get like a pass or anything, you know. I've thought about going and like doing IRL streaming. No, you don't. Hi Altrive, how's it going? Are you going to VidCon? You stinky YouTuber? You doing the thing? At least I'm visiting y'all soon. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm excited for that. That'll be big. VidCon is the worst convention ever. I would have bet every dollar in my bank account that you are somebody that would hate going to VidCon. I would bet that in a second. I got a 4-day pass. Maybe I should go. I just like... I could go IRL stream it maybe, but I don't know. It seems... I would rather go. I wish that I could like go with my friends. Smith, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I'll try. I appreciate that. You're subbed now, dude. Now we have to be friends for 30 more days. Sorry. I've gone to VidCon for 4 years and the experience has been worse every time. Really? What's your worst VidCon experience? The absolute worst. VidCon seems like everybody's kind of like about it, but also has a lot of fun. I can't get the read on it if people like VidCon or not. I'd like to go. Where is it? Let's see. VidCon 2023. Anaheim. Okay, that's not too bad. VidCon in London was poor. Oh, really? I didn't know that they did it in multiple places. VidCon at Anaheim. I was talking to one of my friends about it and I was like, man, I really want to go to VidCon, but like, you know, I didn't know it was happening. And he was like, dude, I had a VIP pass that I could have given to you, but I just ended up giving it to nobody and then it expired. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, you didn't give it to anybody? The worst one I can't talk about, basically someone threatened to kill me. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good. I'll be curious if you enjoy RTX. I've wanted to go in the past. Yeah, I'm going to do some live streams in Austin while I'm there, which will be cool. Some IRL streams. 21st through 24th. That's very soon. 21st through 24th. Could I even go to that? Could I even do it if I wanted to? 21st. I can't go on the 21st. I could go one of the days. How much would one day ticket be? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I want to do it. I don't think I want to go. Like I genuinely don't. I don't know what I would go do. Like it'd be fun to go like if I was going like with my friends, like doing like, but I'm also like not a YouTuber big enough for anybody to give a shit if I'm there. Basically, if you have friends who are invited to VidCon, you can't see them. Well, that's kind of what I mean, and I didn't want to say that because it feels like I have a stick in my ass, but like everybody I know that's going is like a YouTuber that is invited, so they're like doing the whole thing, and I am not, so then I would be like, bye, have a good time, and I don't really want to do that, so I don't know. You can't see them. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. $85 for the 23rd or 24th. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to pay that much money for something I don't want to do that bad. Nope. Not for me. We're going to play a little bit of have you guys seen that game Only Up? Everybody's playing it. It looks like hell. We're going to play a little bit of that today. We're not going to finish it because I'm not that good of a gamer, but I do want to try it because it looks hard and also because Brody was talking shit and said that I couldn't do it. So I'm going to do it. He did a stream where he was going to beat it in one stream and was kind of preparing for it to be like a long stream, and he ended up beating it in like 8 hours, which is pretty good. And all the parties have extreme strict +1 rules, and a bunch of friends couldn't even get their +1s. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I've heard. And I also like, I don't like asking people to be invited to stuff. Like, I'm very thankful when people reach out, but I hate asking because I feel like if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I didn't ask anybody. And I could have if I really wanted to, but I didn't. So not going to do that. Basically it would hit, yeah, terrible time. Maybe we bust our ass and YouTube works and then we get to do it, but yeah. Hey Ike's, how's it going? Did you finish Outer Wilds? No, I haven't, and I do mean to, but I just haven't had a stream yet where I've had a dedicated big chunk of time that I've been able to. So we will finish it. I'm not gonna let that one go. Only Up looks like a slightly more accessible version of Getting Over It. It kind of looks like Alt F4 but without obstacles. I think Only Up is just pure platforming. It looks kind of scuffed too, but maybe in a good way. The speakers list for VidCon is wild. It's so many random CEOs. Yeah, nobody gives a shit about that. That sucks. Better to just do Denny's trip with the friends who are in town. Well, that's another thing too. There's people that are going that I do really want to see, and I might text like some friends and be like, hey, if you guys go do things outside of VidCon that are like anybody can go do it, please text me, because like there's like a couple friends that are in town that I would love to see. I saw a lot of people at Chrissy's birthday, which was really nice, but there's a couple other people that I would love to see while they're in town. Like the founder from Famous Birthdays. Huh? Denny's in Disneyland is literally all I know of LA. Is it IHOP or is it Denny's that's across the street from Disneyland? Do that's what I did in the morning. Okay, cool. Well, maybe we'll figure something out together and see if we can do stuff. Any for specifics, are you planning to continue the 2 IRL week thing? Yeah, I'm planning to. It is hard. It is hard to do, but I do want to do that. My schedule this week is I would like to do an IRL stream on Wednesday. I have a meeting Wednesday morning. But I don't think that that's going to last an extensive amount of time. After that, I'd like to do an IRL stream. And then that night I'm hanging out with a friend. Thursday, I think I'm streaming at my desk, but I could do an IRL stream Thursday. And Friday, I'm going to do an IRL stream. There's a thing going on that I want to go IRL stream. So Friday will be an IRL stream. So definitely Friday IRL stream, possibly Wednesday IRL stream if I feel like I can sandwich it in between the two things I'm doing that day. Thursday I think will probably be a desk stream, and then Sunday is going to be a desk stream. Saturday I might stream. I don't know. I'm just trying to stream a bunch. Things going on. Surprise. Not really. Yeah, if I can sandwich it. Gotta catch an IRL stream. They're very fun. I also switched to a new app called Prism. If the audio and the video don't sync on Prism, I'm gonna freak out because I don't want to use just like the Twitch app, and I've heard Prism is the best. Streamlabs, I can't get it to sync. I don't know what's going on. I can't fix it, so we're gonna use Prism. The cool thing about Prism is I can integrate browser sources. So I can put my Streamlabs or my Stream Elements alert box on there, which will be cool, because the problem last time was like the alert box I had no alert box, so when I got any like subs, I also want to put TTS on there, which is going to be really dangerous. But I want to put bit TTS on there, and I have the speaker on the iPhone, so if you guys donate TTS stuff, it'll say it out loud, and that's going to kind of be risky for me, and I might not do it ever again, but I think it also could be really funny. Just don't really embarrass me. You could have the speakers go to headphones. I could, or I could let you guys use the speakers. Can mods delete messages? Yeah, they can. I could also mute it. It's a risk, you know? It's a risk. I've heard horror stories of TTS on IRL streams. Yeah, if you watch Floppy Jimmy, it's basically everything that you could ever imagine. He's shameless. He's shameless. He's got these like crazy loud sounds that you can trigger that just play out loud. He's got the TTS, but he just doesn't actually care. It's actually incredible. Like his streams sometimes are like pretty wild, but he genuinely like doesn't care. He's so shameless, and it makes him like a really great IRL streamer because he just, I don't know how he does it. I would never do that. I feel like you would. Moaning noise sound effects is so bad. Yeah, the yelling one, and then there's like the Ram Ranch one that's like really wild. I don't know. I could probably go to. There's a clip that I watched live happen where he's standing by these kids and the yelling one goes off and the kids all just like turn and look. Let's see what his top clips are. Top of the last 30 days. Let's watch his clips. These could be anything.
This is only, okay, let me explain this to you. This is only for flat earth. We have to become one of them.
So he went to a flat earth convention and pretended to be a flat earther. I don't know what that clip was. Let's see. Trying to find a clip that I remember happening. There was one of him and Blando and they went out and did stuff. I don't know. You guys should go through some of these because they're absolutely hysterical. Oh, I was like, what is happening? What am I hearing? Oh, okay.
You know, you can cuss, just don't be racist, right?
Hello, where are the hookers?
That was so funny.
I'm looking for a good time, baby. Oh, please give me the suck it, yeah, your baby daddy.
I think you gotta turn that down, man. In front of the cafe, too. Holy shit. I fucking hate it, man.
I think that was The Weeknd. Have you guys heard about the show Idol? Have you guys been tuned in on that? Because that is a wild thing that's happening. Early preview of the Idol script. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just going to say. I've heard about it. Basically, I watched, there's a really good video on it by Nick is Not Green. And basically, long story short, TLDR, is The Weeknd and one of the producers from Euphoria got together to make a show that was kind of like Euphoria but adults, you know? And it was supposed to be more shocking than Euphoria, which if you've ever seen Euphoria, it's pretty hard to watch. It's great. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. But it is really shocking and it's very triggering and there's basically something that's going to make anybody uncomfortable. And so it's supposed to be like more of that. And apparently it's just not good. It's just purely shocking, horrific. There's some pretty like violently disturbing scenes. And apparently it's awful to work on that movie. Like the behind the scenes have just been a wreck. And apparently it's just awful. It's hard to watch. It's just like purely like, what was the phrase that they use? It's just purely upsetting to be upsetting and not for the sake of a good show. The Weeknd is not the best actor apparently either. Yeah. The writing is bad and so is the acting. Yeah, I really wish that I could pull up anything about it, but from what I've heard, it's so shocking that I'm not even gonna like pull anything up. I don't even want to pull a trailer up. I've only seen one clip of The Weeknd and I've actively avoided any other clips. Voice critical staring at the camera while he recited the script was too much. Oh my god, I don't even know if I want to see that. Sam Levinson gives me the ick. Who is that? Was he in the show or? Oh, that's the guy. That's the Euphoria creator. You wake up in the middle of the night. The room is dark. You rub your eyes. You look at the end of your bed. You see this. Interesting. Matthew Gray Cobbler's. I love Matthew Gray Cobbler. He's great. No thanks. Not for me. Maybe it's the lesbian in me, but I see at least 4 of him at every gas station. I was trying to figure out why that name sounded familiar. I was thinking of Jan Levinson. Jan Levinson Gould, yeah. He really looks like Boy Boy, but the Costco... I know that this is not the Boy Boy that you were talking about, but apparently this guy from TikTok, his name is also Boy Boy. Do you guys remember this guy? If you remember this from TikTok, you are like OG TikTok. Like you got TikTok during the pandemic, like you were suffering. I should do this for Halloween. People started doing parodies of it. Oh my god, this is bringing back so many. Let's see. 2019 TikTok. This is old TikTok compilation. God, this is like it's not Vine nostalgia. It's whatever the opposite of Vine nostalgia is, but similar wheelhouse.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. He gon' find another girl and he won't miss ya. He gon' skip then hit the dub like Wiz Khalifa.
Tracer.
I'm already Tracer.
What about Widowmaker?
This is the TikTok where she's like this the whole time. And it's, God, this is like right when I got on TikTok.
I'll be Bastion.
Nerf Bastion.
You're Retzel Winston.
I wanna be Winston.
I guess I'll be Genji.
I'm already Genji.
Then I'll be McCree.
I already chose McCree.
Bring it around now.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, it wasn't this person, but this TikTok trend is what got me on TikTok because I saw it on like an advertisement on like Facebook or something, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be cringy. And then I went to it, I downloaded the app, and then I just kept watching them, and I kept watching them, and then I started unironically getting addicted to the app, and then it's.
Ladies.
I know, Clara. I don't have Facebook anymore, but.
Hey, whoa, yo. Hit him,
This is me in 2020, actually, though.
Hey, you finna
In
die,
2019, John. 2019.
baby.
Oh! Oh, no. Not this one.
Yeah, well, we out here, boy. Shit about to get real, for real.
What's this one?
DA got that dope.
It's in his mouth. Yep, there it is. God, I don't use any social media besides Twitch and YouTube. That's probably for the better, to be honest. I think you're doing all right there. On Facebook, you're 10,000 years old. I used to be a Facebook. So here's the pipeline of social media for me. I used actually we're going to go back. We're going to go back further. So my first social media I ever got was MySpace, and it was probably in the year 6th grade. I don't know what year that would be. I was in 6th grade, I got MySpace. And MySpace was the best. It was super killer. And then my boyfriend at the time, I had it for a couple years, and then my boyfriend convinced me to go to Facebook because that's what everybody was doing. They were going to Facebook. And so then I got Facebook. And then when I was a junior in high school, when I was a sophomore in high school, I got Twitter for like a month. I downloaded it because Twitter had just emerged, but nobody was on it. And so I had it, but I like didn't use it. So I got Twitter and then I deleted Twitter because I didn't want it. And then I got Instagram my junior year of high school because that's kind of when everybody was getting smartphones that could have apps. Before that, phones didn't have apps. They just came with, you couldn't download apps. So everybody was getting Instagram. And so I got Instagram, and then I had Instagram and Facebook for a long time. And then I got Reddit when I was like in my 20s, and I was a big Reddit user. And then Facebook just kind of dropped off when I was in my like mid 20s. I just stopped using it. I eventually deactivated my account. So I had Instagram and I had Reddit. And then after a while, I kind of just like Reddit just dropped off, not for any reason. I just stopped using it. Still had Instagram. And then I got Twitter when I started streaming. I never used Twitter until I started streaming. And then I made an Instagram for streaming. But I had gone off all social media for like a couple months before I started streaming. I had no social media. I was just like living in the real world, and I was never doing anything online, and it was weird. And then the second I started streaming, I was like, okay, I have to do social media for streaming because that's what helps. And now it's my job, and I'm just living inside of social media. I was a normie. I'm super addicted to, I don't think you ever made my top friends on MySpace. You're the reason I have Instagram. I remember specifically sitting at the lunch table and downloading Instagram during lunch. At primary school. People had social media. It wasn't for a reason. Yeah, exactly. Normie. I was a normie, and I looked like a normie. There was a point in time in my 20s when I just was, dude, I was suffering. I was just full normie. Did you become British? It was kind of hard to explain, and I don't want to dox myself, so I'm not really going to explain it. I'm 90% sure it's not doxing, but it was just like our school we did a weird little thing. Do you remember I'd cap that? We'd use that relentlessly at lunch. Yeah. Old slang. Wait, hold on. 2000s slang. 67 slang terms by decade. Okay, we got to find a 2000s one. 2000s slang that defined the decade. This is going to be cringy. I'm so sorry. Who requested the cha-cha slide? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, 2000s slang. Bling bling. I've never said this in my entire life. Never once. I've never said that. Generally, the jewelry or expense. I'd say bling. but not bling bling. I'd say bling once. Motorola Razr picture? Yeah, exactly. I never had one. I wanted a pink one. Chillax, which I don't still say chillax, but I think if somebody said it, I wouldn't be like, what the fuck? Did you guys hear, this is totally unrelated, but did you guys hear that guy on, I think it was posted on Twitter, that like found that girl's Facebook page off of Tinder or Bumble or something and left her like a fuck ton of voice memos? Did you guys hear those? I watched a Nick is Not Green video of that today. Nick is Not Green has become my I'm doing makeup watch video YouTuber. I listen to them all. It's so bad. I kind of want to listen to them with you guys. We would probably watch the Nick is Not Green video just because there's some that are like 5 minutes. I think I noticed Nan was going over something, and then I watched the Nick video and I retroactively realized that's what he was watching. That dude has done it to multiple women. Dude, it's weird. We can watch the Nick is Not Green video because it puts it kind of like summarizes them rather than playing the whole thing. It's actually insane. We can watch the video. I would be totally for watching the video. It's the biggest cringe ever. What is it? It's this dude that like didn't match with this girl on like Tinder, but then he found her on Facebook and he left her a bunch of voice memos, and they're how do I say this? They're just fucking weird to the point where it's like a little bit comedic, because it's obviously weird that he did that. They're not directly like threatening or anything, but they're just so weird. Yeah. The thread Non was going through was like painful and amazing. We'll watch the video if you guys want. Chillax. I get the joke. Wait, I see what you did there. Wait, is this a 2000 slang? I see what you did there? That just seems like something that people would say. I saw you on Tinder as a nightmare statement. I've had multiple things happen. I've had people, and just to be clear, I have not been on dating apps for like a good hot minute. When I first moved to LA, I dabbled. Not my best experience. I had somebody, I've had a couple people on dating apps recognize me, and that's okay, but you don't need to tell me that as your pickup line. Like if you say that in the first message, I'm gonna be pretty uncomfortable. I've had people come into my chat before and say that they saw me on a dating app, which is fucking weird. Super, super weird. And then I had somebody come in once and say that they saw me on an app at a time period that I did not have them. And they said that I was located in Arizona, which I never had dating apps when I was in Arizona. So somebody had known that I was in Arizona and made one with my pictures, basically. I feel like the swag noob peeps are the slang I think of for the 2000s. Yeah, I see what you did there. Noob. Yep, here it is. Noob. I've had chatters try to match with me. There's been a couple people that like I know of in the industry that like tried to match with me, and I did not want that. The sad thing is that someone might have just tried to steal your identity. Oh yeah, for sure. They did. I mean, I'd never had them when I was in Arizona. So if they were located in Arizona, that wasn't me. Hi, Chloe. Sketchy. I guess this is a 2000. We still say this, but sketchy. That's hot. Again, that's, I don't know. What's up? These are so, like, a lot of these are just like things that are, I guess maybe they're 2000 slang, but this is like a Workaholics writing room leak. Oh yeah, did you guys see this? It's so cringy. Workaholics writing room board. Somebody posted the picture of the Workaholics like writing room board, which I used to watch the shit out of Workaholics, but this is basically their like joke board, right? Hello. So it's like vajj just threw up in my mouth, good talk, check please, awkward, what the what, rut row, lady boner, white people problems. Why are we whispering? Like, this is, that's not a thing. Like, these are all the most, hashtag nailed it, random. These are like the most 2000s things. Awesome sauce. Douche nozzle. Food baby. I love lamp. I thought these were all the do not use jokes. I don't know. I don't see it on there. The most millennial thing to say, yeah. Trill! Thank you for the sub! Organic sub! Organic sub! This is big! This is big for us! Thank you. Thank you for the organic sub! My dad still says cool beans. I say hella still, and I probably always will. What else do I say? I think the tweet said it was stuff they wanted to add, but we're told no. Thank God. Thank God. I say hella all the time. I think I still say cool beans, but mostly ironic. Hella is a West Coast thing. Yeah, that's what I've heard. My dad says redonkulous. Let me show you guys this YouTube video. I think it's on the Green is Not Nick channel. Do we want to watch this? It's a 27-minute long video. Hella is an age thing too, for sure. Where's the thread for the thing? Is it more than the thing you just posted on? Yeah, that's why I posted it. Because I see it all the time. That's why I posted it in there. I've been saying stoked psyched a lot more lately, which is weird because I'm from the East Coast. Yeah. I say stoked and psyched, yeah. I think psyched probably isn't new, but stoked is, yeah. Is there a Cliff Notes? Kind of. I can probably find the original thread of tweets. Let me see if I can find it. If I'm logged on to Twitter on this, which I might not be. Oh, I am. Finding on. What's up, Kaylin? Oh, you posted it? Nice. Huge. You know what's my brain is starting to do? This is actually like not good, but like when I see links posted in chat, I immediately assume it's the Spotify, like the song request one. Like I assume somebody requested a song, so my brain is starting to filter out links in chat, which is not great. Literally stoked, that means the waves are good. I don't know how people who don't surf got it. Yeah. Okay, so this is the tea. This person said, I'm so fucking angry right now. Stop finding women you see on dating apps on their personal social media profiles, especially if you haven't connected and there are 0 identifiers in their profiles. I got these and let my curiosity get the better of me. Videos in reply. So this guy messaged her and said, Kelsey! Shit. Mayhaps that was a tad overly enthusiastic for a stranger danger message on a sunny Friday morning. My bad. Let's go with, I can explain? Fuck yeah, that works. And then she said, sorry, do I know you? And he said, oh hey, no, we don't know each other. Sincere apologies for the subterfuge? Subterfuge? Subterfuge definition? Deceit used in order to achieve one's goals. I don't know, dude. Taco Bell better be making blow up on the toilet. Just get good, dude. Be better. You might be an IBS girly. If you give me the tiniest bit of room, I'd be happy to explain. I reckon that said explanation will bring laughs and smiles. P.S. Not trying to rope you into a pyramid scheme to sell fancy Tupperware. Yet. Explain away. Oh God. I just spent 60 minutes singing to seniors with a mask on and in a hot room. I'm not sure I'm funny right now. That took a lot of energy. I took a lot of energy. Oh, fuck it. I can do this. 2 minutes. Work call. They're not using it right. Oh, okay. So then this guy proceeds to send many, many voice memos. And prepare yourself for some of the cringiest anything you've ever heard. No, this guy, they won't return. Yeah. Or we won't. There's one person coming out of the room one way or another.
Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? Don't mind me, I fucking hate texting. I think we're all better without it, so I usually use one of these when I can. Also, I don't know if you've ever seen that Key and Peele skit, but that's how I feel about texting. I could go on. Anyway, I just want you to know right off the bat, I fully accept how fucking weird this is. I'm sorry, but like I said, I think if you give me a second, you'll probably end up laughing. And not that you need my permission, but feel free to just laugh directly at me for being a fucking idiot, for I am surely about to embarrass myself right now. I would also make the argument that embarrassing myself on a microphone is a large part of my job, and I'm quite good at it. So here goes nothing. And sorry for the delay. I was going to get back to you, but someone called about a gig tomorrow, and I'm trying to help them find a musician. Also, I'm not sure if I'm fucking funny anymore. I just spent 60 minutes, like I said, playing guitar and singing to a room full of senior citizens, but the room was stuffy and hot. I had to do it with the surgical mask on, and
Thank you for clarifying the message that you sent earlier, because, in case that wasn't clear that you did that. At least you got the embarrassing part right. Yeah, some dude's dangerously confident, really trying to show off with his job. Yeah, he's like, I'm a musician, by the way. In case you didn't know, I'm a musician. I play music.
I'm not sure if I have any funny or social energy left, but
Rin, did they go? They didn't go over your app yet, did they? They did mine today. I was watching with it muted, and I didn't see yours.
I'm gonna try and fake it right now. So thank you for your understanding and patience, and here goes nothing. I'm a fucking idiot. Enjoy.
Okay.
So I was minding my own business last week on Ye Old Bumble, everyone's favorite online dating app. Punch me in the fucking face. Don't get me started online.
I think he's monologuing. I think he's personally vlogging. I think he's decided to go into this person's DMs and start a podcast. He's a podcast bro.
And I came across your bio and I let out a very emasculine noise. I mean, it was not... Is that a word? I don't know. It's kind of day I'm having, buddy. But it was not...
Also, what the fuck is an emasculine noise? Demasculine? Emasculine? What kind of noise could you make that puts any... You know what I mean? Like, what... Yeah, he says buddy. He says buddy.
And I came across your bio and I let out a very emasculine noise. I mean...
Emasculine noise, yeah. He moaned, yeah. Yeah. Men don't do that, sure. Get bro out of the kitchen. He needs to stop cooking.
It was not... Is that a word? I don't know. It's kind of day I'm having, buddy. But
it's kind of the day I'm having, buddy. Buddy.
But it was not, I was like, this chick's made up. My first thought was that my mom paid you to write that bio just to make my day better, and I was curious just to like ask you how much. But the more I read,
your buddy,
I was like,
guy.
Holy fuck, this person's kind of weird. And I just figured I'd say howdy, and that if I talked to myself like an asshole for a couple of minutes, you'd probably feel the same as me. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know the depths of your soul from a couple cursory sentences and some photos, but I am a very good judge of character. I'm a keen study of like personality and psychology. And,
okay, dropping the psychology. I'm sorry if you're a psychology major. Like, no offense. We need you guys. But I do not want you to drop it casually pertaining to anything else having to do with your own behavior. I beg.
In the trenches of online dating for a couple of years, so I definitely know how to identify the kind of person I'm like, if nothing else.
Yeah, one of three. No, just three.
So hear me out.
Just three.
First of all,
oh, you mean three?
I never fucking see that shrug emoji. No one else uses it. It's typed into my phone. If I type shrug with two,
we're meant to be. Nobody else uses the shrug emoji. We're meant to be.
G's, it just shows up. Same thing on my laptop. Like I'll use it in work emails. Fuck it. So right away I'm like, interesting. I don't get it though. She's cute. For how pretty she is, she should be boring. Why does she seem kind of strange?
You, as a woman, can only be pretty or interesting. And I hate to bring that to the table, but unfortunately, this is the cross that we have to bear, is that we're not allowed to be either. So you either use emojis or you're pretty. Sorry.
In a good way. I think you said something about live music. My job is actually live music. I play guitar and sing. I do about 25 shows a month. I know it sounds made up. I feel like I invented the job. It's ridiculous, but I live very comfortably. Life is good. I do play at a lot of retirement homes, and it's great.
Yeah,
for
he's
my
a musician.
self-esteem.
Did anybody miss that he's a musician? In case anybody was wondering. He did say redonkulous. That is what, because somebody said redonkulous a little bit ago, and that's what reminded me to this. Yeah.
Else, as I am a big hit with women over 80. I had my ass grabbed by someone named Ethel last week, and for a second I was pissed and a little put upon, and I was like, honestly, I've been working on that.
Like, he picked the most generic old lady name that you could possibly pick, which is Ethel, and was like, yep, I'm a big hit with women over 80. Probably because he can't find their fucking Facebook pages because they don't have social media to harass them.
So thank you. I'll take it. But yes, it's just, oh yeah, and just the night before, I'd been talking to one of my best friends in the world, Roxy. Just people that like match you and they just write, hey.
I feel like Roxy is an 80-year-old woman in a retirement home, and she probably has no idea what's going on, can't hear, maybe her hearing aids are taken out, and he's just like chatting at her. He's like, Roxy, you get me like nobody else gets me. You don't respond to anything I said, and I'm pretty sure that you're asleep, but you understand me.
So if someone writes, hey, I just write hi. And if someone writes, sup, I go, nothing much, you? And like, people that match me and clearly haven't read my fucking bio, folks will match and be like, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, come on, Chelsea. Like, yeah, you're kind of cute, but I'm pretty damn sweet. Try harder. I don't know. It's just to see someone mention that in a bio, I'm like, thank you. I can see that you feel the same as me. Yeah, if people, I always think that effort should match interest in dating. So if you're curious if someone's interested or not, remember that scene with Justin Long and what's her face?
I don't want to jump to conclusions, dude, but the fact that she did not swipe right on you makes me think that she probably wasn't interested. So if you're wondering if she was interested or not, the fact that she swiped left means no. So, you know what I mean? That kind of susses that one out.
Face in that movie about dating is that he's just not that into you. And he's like, if the guy's interested, he will call. And it's true. So I found
he's
a line a couple years ago
monologuing.
where it's like,
He's podcasting right now.
Interested. We'll show you how interested someone is. And like, I'm pretty
I feel like I'm
goddamn
about to hear a
sweet, and I
BetterHelp
am not
like
that
advertisement.
lonely, bored, or horny. I'm not going to take breadcrumbs from someone if I want a sandwich. So if someone hits me with a hey or hi, you can go fuck yourself. I'm worth more.
Yeah, who just said that? Was it Hannah? Was it somebody in chat just said just say hi? Yeah, go fuck yourself. Apparently. Do not say hello to him. Do not say hello to this guy. You must find him on Facebook and leave him multiple voice memos.
Damn it. This is where the Kelly Clarkson song comes in. Yeah, no, your bio is just, there was so much intentional effort put
not
in.
greet
And
this
honestly,
man.
the more I scroll down in the pics, I'm like, this does not match up. I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like, attractive people can also be interesting and funny, but it's
Yeah, well, you know, it's rare, you know, it's rare.
it's just incredibly rare. I speak for myself because I'd like to consider myself one of those.
But wait, there's more. Let's see, where's the...
Hey.
Let's see. There's more.
For the love of fuck. I was like 2 minutes into one and it was awesome and funny and I was so proud of it. And then someone called me again about a gig this evening and it's like, you know that thing where your friends know you're busy or you're on a date or something?
He's like, oh man, I'm really trying to leave you voice memos, but God, I just keep getting so many calls for business because I'm a musician. By the way.
Something, and then that's when they decide to call. Jesus Christ. We'll take it as a good sign. So I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but yeah, no, your bio was just the fucking bee's knees. I mean, listen, top 3 in like the hundreds or thousands I've seen. It was just, I don't know. I'm a very good judge of character, and you just seem like my kind of person. And I'm not saying we're star-crossed lovers.
All you need to do, guys, all you need to do to win the hearts of men is, God damn it. Hold on, let me show. You know what? I'm an idiot. I'm pulling this over. All I need to do is this. Here, 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 here. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Here. There it is. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Stop trying to be nice. Don't try to do chivalry. Don't try to, you know, get to know somebody. Just one of those.
I don't know you and you don't know me, but
It's Windows
generally
key,
the bios
period.
hurt my brain and make me think that maybe I should just try the other sex or not talk to people anymore. And yeah, it was ridiculous.
Because it's a choice, right? So if you're not having luck, you know, you can just choose. You just choose.
Honestly wouldn't even swipe on someone that lived in Brantford, but I meant what I said. Like, I think the world would be a better place if you and I were friends, if nothing else. So I fully accept how strange and unconventional this is. I got a vibe and I figured I got to go with it. I was like in a really good mood that day. I don't know. I'm totally winging it. But yeah, a lot of my close friends are women, and everyone unfortunately has a couple stories of having.
Do you guys think this is a bit? Do you guys think that this is somebody that like is making a YouTube video or like just trying to be cheeky? Like you know what I mean? I feel like I would be inclined to think it was a bit, but the fact that he found somebody on Facebook, like, makes me think that it wasn't, because why would you go that far to do this when you could just do it locally on the app? You know what I mean?
Gonna block someone's number, or an ex just won't leave them alone, or going to the cops. Fuck, dude, I've had to block a few numbers of crazy people that didn't know they were crazy. So I really, really apologize sincerely if this in any way like
self-aware wolves
triggered that, or it was weird or whatever. Kelsey, that's the furthest thing from my intention. I just wanted to say howdy, and I figured if I talk like an idiot, you'd probably feel like I did after I looked at your bio. So
he's
I'm trying to put
he's
myself
so
in your
obsessed. I wish there was a picture of the bio somehow.
shoes now. What would I want to know if I was Kelsey? Oh, okay. It's not fair. You've seen mine, or sorry, I've seen yours and you have not seen mine. If you want, I will screenshot my Bumble bio. I'm quite proud of it. I think it's pretty fucking good. It represents me well. And what else would I want to know if I was you? Gee, I'm like 6 feet tall, pretty damn handsome. I'd give me like a 7. No, like a 7.5.
Maybe I should put that in my bio for not for a dating app, for Twitch. Like, I could just put that, like, if you're T-Pain and you're seeing that right now, hey.
Half out of 10 looks wise. I mean, to my knowledge, no one has dated me for my abs or my hair. I'm guessing it's because I'm funny and honest and clearly very humble and go to therapy and emotionally intelligent.
This is wild. This is absolutely unhinged.
But, yeah, you know, I'd say 7.5, maybe even an 8. I'm feeling really fucking good lately. I got a tan. I'm up to like 80-second side planks. I hate them, but they're totally worth it for the core. And big feet. So you know what that means, baby doll. Big socks.
Oh no!
What else? I feel like I didn't tell you enough about the bio too. That shrug emoji was just, if nothing else, the fact that like you look like a Disney princess and you use that, I'm like, fuck it, I gotta.
Yeah, it's actually unwell that he is so just focused on the shrug emoji. Like, he saw the shrug emoji and was like, yep, this is it. She's the one. She's got a crazy unique sense of humor.
Talk to her. So, oh, I was definitely getting strong Kirsten Bell vibes too, and she's awesome. I don't know if you listen to her husband's podcast, Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard.
Yeah. You know what? I've listened to Armchair Expert. I do like it. It 100% makes sense that this guy listens to Armchair Expert. Because although I like the podcast, I definitely judge people that like the podcast.
I know it's quite the reference, but I have.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Kristen Bell.
One of my favorite episodes, actually. Is it
Not
Lauren
even the
Green
right
who plays
Kristen.
Lorelai? She was on there. Anyway, I am all over the fucking place, as is my job. But I'm sitting here, a middle-aged guy in his car with the AC on and a SpongeBob shirt, and I would call this like the technological version of, you know, when like Noah stops Allie in The Notebook, and he's like, I had to talk to you when I see something I want.
I want to show you guys that. The Notebook. I had to talk to you. I have to show you guys this. This is what he's referring if you've never seen this movie.
You remember me?
Yeah, sure. Mr. Underwear, was it?
Oh, yeah.
How could I forget?
Yeah, I wanted to clear that up with you because I'm really sorry about that. It was a really stupid thing to do. Crawl up the Ferris wheel to talk to somebody, but I had to be next to you. I was just being drawn to you.
This movie, although I love this movie, I think this movie set a really poor standard for how you should approach women, because it kind of said, yeah, just annoy them and bug them and eventually they'll like you. Like, it romanticizes that. This movie's a wonderful movie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, all guys think that you can't, this is not how, like, don't, if you climb a Ferris wheel when I'm on the Ferris wheel, I'm gonna call the police. I'm not gonna fall in love with you. That's just not how it works.
Oh, jeez.
Reckon, how was that game that you played today? It looked cool, but I hadn't heard of it. It looked kind of sick. It reminded me of what's that prison game?
A line. You use that on all the girls?
No.
It was okay.
I saw
Yeah.
you the other night with Little Miss Ribbons.
What are you doing tonight?
What?
Or tomorrow night, or this weekend.
Why are we
whatever.
watching clips from The Notebook?
Why?
Because the guy in this thread he says this.
Stops Allie in The Notebook, and he's like, just the technological SpongeBob shirt. And I would call this like the technological version of, you know, when like Noah stops Allie in The Notebook, and he's like, I had to talk to you when I see something I want.
Gotta have it.
Our date.
What date?
The date that you agreed to?
No.
Yes, you did. You promised and you swore it.
Well, I guess it's
Melody, thank you for the 10.
Sandwich wiggle, sandwich wiggle, sandwich wiggle, sandwich wiggle, sandwich wiggle. Already shares.
Sheesh, Melody, thank you. Organic sub, we love to see it. 350, baby. We gotta hit 350.
I changed my mind.
Look, I know you get some dirty guy coming up to you on the street. You don't know him. You don't know me, but I know me.
Thank you, Odin.
And when I see something that I like, I love it. I go crazy for
Okay,
it.
what are you talking about?
Well, you.
Yeah. We love Ryan Gosling. We don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that. That's not romantic. Don't do that. Don't.
Yes, I just made a Notebook reference. I don't know. I'm being a total idiot right now. So if nothing else, I figured you'd have a laugh and a smile and you can fucking make fun of me to your friends. I don't know. Now you have a solo podcast for a guy that makes like $6,000 a month on a microphone being an idiot. I'm sorry. I don't
Dude.
normally bring up money, but I feel like I created my job out of thin air and like I just submitted my 2022.
Okay. No offense, dude. You're a musician. And being a musician is wonderful, but you did not create being a musician. You did not pioneer playing a musical instrument for money and singing. This is not this.
Few taxes.
He invented.
and
That's crazy that this guy invented music. I thought that he was just a musician. Turns out he's a innovator.
It's been getting so much better the last few years, so I'm quite proud of it. That wasn't me trying to impress you, though, with money. I've got way more impressive shit than that. It just slipped out. I hope we can still be friends. Anyway, yeah, I'm all over the place, but you look like a goddamn Disney princess. The bio completely floored me. I felt like it was written by a friend or something. I just got like strong, like fellow nerd, divergent, super cool, gregarious, happy person vibes. And yeah, so listen, I'm an open book. You probably figured that out like 6 overshares ago. If you have any questions for me, please hit me. Don't be shy. If you want.
I don't think he's an open book. He's a fucking audio book. He's gonna be sponsored by audible.com.
I'll share my bio. I feel like it's unfair that, you know, I've seen yours and you haven't seen mine. I'm quite proud of my bio.
Okay, I think there's the last one.
Time, I apologize if this was weird or like gave you any bad vibes. That's not my intention. Yeah, I gotta drive home now because I gotta go sing at a bar in Mississauga, and I have 4 more gigs this weekend, and it hurts to talk. So I'm sitting here in my car like a jackass. And yeah, I hope that all made some kind of sense. And if nothing else, please take the sincere compliment. I've seen hundreds of shitty bios, probably thousands, and yours was easily top 3.
He's like, I've seen thousands of profiles who all swiped right, by the way. You know, but I just said no to all of them because I looked in their bio and they didn't have this.
Only reason I'm not giving you number 1 is because then it would seem like I'm lying. But I'm a very genuine, honest person, and yeah. Actually,
he was saying earlier that her bio had that thing that people are putting in chat in it, and because of that, he just was compelled. He was saying that it was really incredible that she was pretty and funny, and he was just saying how unlikely it is for women to be pretty and also have a good personality.
On my way home, I'm gonna go to the park.
That's all you need to do. I mean, if you want somebody to fall in love with you, that's it. Yeah.
Favorite swan couple, Mr. Plump and Mrs. Plumfett. They just had babies a couple weeks ago. So like I'll run up and they recognize me and the babies are squeaking. The hierarchy of like waterfowl cute babies, it goes swan babies, then ducklings, and then goslings. But yes, I may or may not do that 4 to 7 times a week. I'm a huge animal lover. Dogs are better than cats. Cats suck. Sorry if you have cats, but I'm sure your cat is cool. And yeah.
He's like, I hate cats unless you have a cat, in which case I love cats, you know, but they're awful unless you love them. I feed ducks.
Take the compliment. Anyway, apologies if this totally like intruded on your day, opposite of my intention. And yeah, your bio was fucking awesome. I mean, there's a couple other assets I noticed too, but I cannot mention them without sounding like a fuckboy, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm sure you've worked very hard to be in the shape you're in, but goddamn, lady. God damn, I would not kick you out of bed for eating crackers. So I figured if you are half as funny as you seem to be and half as cool as I got from that bio, I would say howdy. Yeah,
howdy.
All right. Hope this made you laugh and smile, and you have a fantastical day, Kelsey. Cheers.
And then the message says, dude, so you saw me on Bumble and found me on Facebook? How? Oh, I honestly just typed in Kelsey and I guess I got lucky. I figured because you put live music, we might have friends in common or something. I blame Zuckerberg. I don't know why he thought that this would work. Oh, and then she says, this is my Bumble profile, by the way. Give me a completed profile and I'll give you more than hay. Likes iced coffee, weightlifting, reading, bonfires, traveling, hiking, festivals, live music, cooking. Dislikes extreme cold, joy killers, bigots, mosquitoes, slow walkers, dead animal photos, improperly loaded dishwashers. Where's the shrug? Oh. I'm a great +1 because I can hold my own in social situations, so you can leave me unattended and I probably won't embarrass you. Oh, here it is. I get way too excited about freshly baked sourdough, new Lyft PRs in the gym, perfect weather days, road trips, good coffee. I find joy in many things. And that was the moment when he fell in love. She does look like a Disney princess. Does look like a Disney princess. If I could have a superpower, I'd be teleportation. Flying would be cool, but teleportation is just so much more efficient. And 10 minutes of voice memos, yeah. She will be my wife. Absolutely unhinged. Oh, we have an update. This is not the first time Ryan Andrews has done this. He pulled the same thing with this person. In summer of 2021, shared with permission. Are there other women in southwestern Ontario this man has invaded and harassed in this way? Please DM me. Hey, that same guy messaged me. Okay, here's the messages. You can use... Okay, so this is the screenshots of her saying, Summer 2021, I was on a dating app and it was not linked to my social media and he found me on Facebook. After I replied, I'm not interested, he unsent all of the voice memos, but it was about 6 all over 2 to 3 minutes each. He said a lot of the same creepy stuff like the big feet line as well as the my mom wrote your profile. And he said the same misogynistic backhanded compliments, like something about how pretty girls can't have personalities, and also the way he talked about his gigs, like he was Shawn frickin' Mendes selling out the Rogers Center, saying, I lost it. Today my friend was like, you got to hear this thing I saw on Twitter, and as soon as my friend started reading the opening line, I went, wait, is the guy's name Ryan Andrews? Absolutely insane. He just copy pasted his own shitty pickup lines. He's the kind of guy to find your address and show up to hang out. He's like, oh, that's crazy. I was just in town on your front porch. I'm here all the time. This is crazy that we bumped into each other like in the hallway of your house after you left the front door unlocked. Crazy. That's so weird. I love this place. So anyways, what are you up to right now? Multiple women have probably told him how uncomfortable this is, and he's ignored all of them. Yeah. Top 3. He's one of the top profiles of all time. One of the profiles of all time. Yeah. He's like, so anyways, I brought all my stuff. I saw that you had an empty corner of your bedroom. I was thinking I'd just, post up for a bit. Love when you have done with this place after the last time I saw it through the window. Yeah. Wow, it looks nice in here. It looks a lot different than it does from outside. Wow, it's pretty spacious when you get in here and start dancing around in your underwear when you're at work. If you went on a date with this guy, you got to check your car for an AirTag afterwards. Yeah, I think that they changed how AirTags work because people were like planting them on people. Because when I got my car back, people were like, oh, you should use an AirTag. And I was like, okay. And then I mentioned it to somebody and they were like, yeah, they don't work like that anymore. I don't know what they changed, but it is scary because the concept that somebody could put an AirTag on anything and then track where it goes is almost more scary than helpful. Stop locking your windows. It makes it harder to get in when you leave. People use AirTags to steal expensive cars. Yeah, scary. They alert you if one is following you around. Oh, that's good. That's good. What's an AirTag? It's made by Apple, and basically you can put them on stuff and then you can see where that item is. So you can put them on your car keys, and then, if you leave your car keys somewhere, it tells you where it left them. I don't know if it's like my AirPods do this. So my AirPods connect to my phone, and if my phone separates from my AirPods, it tracks the last place that they were connected, and so then I can find my AirPods. And I think it's the same thing. Tom Scott did a video on them. It's like Find Your Phone, but for anything you want. Yeah, exactly. My old AirPods were actually in my car when my car got stolen, and unfortunately I didn't realize that until my car had been stolen for like a couple days and my AirPods had died, so it didn't help me. You want to watch?
It's a rainy day in London. We haven't play tested this at all. I have no idea if this is going to work, but this is Aaron from Mr. Who's the Boss.
Hello.
And you have an AirTag.
I do. So this is basically a low-power Bluetooth tracker.
The title, could be triggering for somebody, just to let you know. I don't know if it's going to get that intense, but the title's a little,
And I'm going to stick it in Tom's pocket and see if I can find you.
The producers have put together a list of things to do in London. I've got 1 hour from when I see that list to do as much of it as I can. And all Aaron has to do is catch me. How confident are you?
I feel great, because I just realized Tom has an iPhone.
When did this video come out? Let's see. 1 year ago. Hypothetically, used in the right sense, this could be a really fun stream content.
And these things get their location
No, you're good,
by
Maiko. Totally good. Don't worry about it at all.
pinging off iPhones.
So every time I open this up for Google Maps,
I'm going to know where you are.
Every time I walk past someone with any Apple device.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay.
It's in the pocket.
So this is after they made the change.
1 hour on the clock, and I've got a 3-minute head start.
Interesting. Tom Scott plus Aaron Mania.
This is now you stretching. This is going to look rough and ready because all we have on cameras here are one GoPro for each of us following. So, do you want to get the timer ready?
Yeah, Cheese. Yep. I feel like humans have an incredible knack for inventing really, really helpful things and then using them in the wrong way.
1 hour.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, so we got to give him 3 minutes. He's a fast runner.
Yeah,
right,
nuclear
so
power,
I've
right?
only got 3 minutes before he's on the move. So first step is go underground. where this
Okay.
isn't going to work right away.
As soon as he turns his phone off, we're going to struggle to track him.
So
like
I
his-
guess what he's thinking is people's phones maybe won't have service underground, so they won't be able to like attach to the AirPod. So I think maybe I'm misunderstanding. So is the way that this AirTag works, is it basically like pings people's phones as you go by and then uses those phones to ping back to your phone? Or how is it tracking? Because I can't imagine that it's GPSing directly to a satellite, but maybe it's pinging nearby phones and then your phone is able to kind of track it based on it leaving like a footprint. Because that would make sense. So it just uses the web of Apple phones around it. 50 feet, so it has to be pinging Apple products. It uses all the phones in their geolocation to triangulate where it is. Okay, and then that goes back to the owner of it. You know what I mean? Cool.
As accurately. It's not updating. Tom!
Dance to a busker, take a selfie with this chart. Oh, blimey, there's so many things here.
This is a lot of challenges.
What's the list that he has? Does he have things that he has to go do? I wasn't paying attention, clearly. He has things that he has to go do.
Closest one is feed the ducks in a royal park. I'm gonna need somebody to salute a guard at Buckingham Palace. We're going to Buckingham Palace. That's happening.
Okay, so I'm going to
Somebody
check
get
the
a fucking
list. to see where he's
stabilizer on
going.
that camera.
Green Park. I need Green Park.
3 minutes feels like such a long time. This requires London geography.
He's had several minutes to
It's like they're barely even moving right now, and it's so bouncy.
think, whereas I just panicked and ran, and I think that might have been a bad idea.
I'm going to have to Google a lot of these things.
The good news is, as soon as I'm on this train, he's not going to get this
gimbal?
train.
Oh, do you guys remember how the gimbal was doing some crazy shit last time I was streaming with it? Like, remember how I was like, oh, I think my phone is too heavy for the gimbal? I figured out. So the gimbal, this is the gimbal that I use. You open it up, so it looks like this. You open it up, and then you put your phone on here. And the problem I was running into is it was like anytime I tipped it this way, the whole thing would fall, right? So it was like, I was like, man, my phone is too heavy for it. And I was like, and I went and I calibrated it and it was still doing it, but I realized that the picture of the gimbal, so my phone hangs on it like this, the picture of the gimbal was like at a different angle. I realized, this is so stupid.
Are you still there?
It snaps into place. So you open it up and it goes to here, but it snaps into place. And once it's snapped into place, it doesn't do that. Like, it's turned off right now, so it is going to do that, but it doesn't do that. And I tried it and it's now good. Like, I can literally like do this and it stays attached to my, here, let me show you now. It's cool. It's got like a magnet. So this is the stream phone that I use. So you put the magnet on, like this, and then do this. I want you to be sideways. And now I can do this, and I can do this, and it keeps, if I go back, it kind of goes back, but I can always do this with the button. It keeps, it's very smooth. Yeah, which is really cool. I mean, especially the side by side is like really, like if I'm walking around, like look at this. It's really cool. So there was just one more step that I had to do, which was, you know, typical Sam behavior. Such fun watch to BH. Yeah, it's cool. It was $150, so it wasn't cheap, but it did stabilize the camera a lot. I watched the stream, like the difference between the beginning and the end is really, and it stayed charged for a long time. And I didn't even charge it. I just took it straight out of the box and turned it on. So.
And he's not going to be able to track me, but he'll know I'm on the tube.
He's in the station. He's in the station. Okay. Where's he going? Right, we should probably get started. All right. Could you imagine if we got on the same train as him?
Is he
This is
taking
much
the
needed
train?
cardio.
The tube
that
is so
person needs a
fast
gimbal.
and yet feels so slow right now. This is incredibly frustrating.
On the bright side, though, as part of this game, Tom can only use each form of public transport once.
I don't think it's going to be like that accurate tracking.
I trust these AirTags.
The AirTags they're very small.
So the reason I picked Covent Garden is I think quite a few things on this list he could do there. It feels like candidate number one.
I don't want to watch this whole
Feed
video.
the
I do
ducks.
want to watch him
Mimic
find
the
him
statue.
though.
There will be a million Apple devices in this city.
And that is time.
Oh, so he did it. He was able to stay
Oh
away.
no, is that my gift?
Got you a gift.
Oh no.
Uh,
I've never been so upset to receive something.
I imagine the delay was just too hard to deal with to figure out where he was going before he went there. The video was smoother when I watched the VOD. Yeah, the gimbal helped a lot. Let me see if I can show you guys. So at the beginning of the stream, right here where it's like, so let's see, we're walking around.
There's a cannon.
Here, this is with the gimbal.
Yeah, I'll get it inside the cannon. I'll poke
You know,
my little
so
head in
you
there.
can barely see me stepping.
Send gift views. That's really nice of you.
And then this is the end after I stopped using the gimbal because it was being kind of fucky. Let's see. Let's go here, maybe?
Yeah,
we just graduated high school.
Yeah, look at the shakiness.
Good for him. You guys have a fun trip.
He gets so pissed
Huh?
when I talk
There's
to
Does he
Jeff.
get pissed? And then we're live, so it's like 300 people.
Ashton!
Like,
Wait!
There's Jeff.
he's like, Dad, you're
Just
in
wait.
person. We're famous.
Get over here. You're famous. Get over here.
It's so funny because it's like, this kid was totally embarrassed of his dad, but like his dad was making great content. Like in that moment, his dad was like the MVP. Also, I went back and watched this VOD, and it is so funny. But one of my favorite parts was Scootish doing the water gun thing all by himself.
We are the people. That's an insane. Chat was like, that's an insane thing to do.
All right, I'll play as 2, 3, and 4. All
right.
Win, I don't know.
The person running it was so
All right, who's gonna
over
win?
it.
1, 2, or 3? Can we get a prediction?
2, 3, or 4.
2, 3, or 4. Sorry. Well, 1, 2, and yeah. Nice, nice. Player 2's going. Player 2's going. Oh, but player 3 came in hot. Okay, player 3's taking the lead right now. Player 1
For all three, and then proceeded.
Yeah! Actually, their grandfather was a professional at this, and so they've got a little bit of a yeah.
Let's go, go Bulbasaur!
She's so over it.
Yes.
So over
Let's go!
it. Me and Scootish are hoping to do. We're gonna have to like try to maneuver it correctly and see if we can get some tickets. But I want to, before Scootish leaves at the end of the month, do a Disneyland stream, which I think would be really, really fun. So we may potentially have a way to get tickets, because I told him, I was like, I want to do it, but like, I just, I don't know. If you don't bring me all right, I'll buy. If you want to buy them, because I don't know what the deal is with the tickets and stuff, but if you want to, that'd be fun. I'd be down for that. It's nice that you can get Scootish to do a lot of things for Mario or Pokemon Toy. Yeah, no, it's true. He went kind of balls to the walls with the games. Money is money. Yeah, money is money, and I like
Just
Was that your 10 gifties? Was that your 10 gifties for today? Here, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I think we need this. Where is it? Where is it? Where are we at here? I know we got one. Alright, it's done, I guess. Cyril, thank you for the $50 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Come on, OBS. Thank you. I appreciate that. We got the alert too. I'm gonna attempt to play this game on stream. Do not know how it's gonna go. Meatloaf, thank you so much. I'm gonna attempt to play this game. I don't know how it's gonna go because I know it's a pretty like unoptimized game. So if we can't stream it, we can't stream it, and I'm only gonna play it for like a little bit. I definitely want to try to beat the game at some point, but let's see if we can even stream this. Not too bad.
Oh, don't look up. We need
It's not great. It's not great. Let's put it on low. Yuck.
to the top.
Okay,
I'm
that's
sure we'll
alright.
make
That's
it.
better.
I wonder what awaits us
Is it
there.
Unity? It might
The
be,
unknown
yeah.
is frightening.
Yeah. So, I don't think I need to explain this one. I think I just need to play it. The point of the game is to get up to the top. Only watched the speedrun last night. You got this? Yeah, the speedrun is like 24 minutes, I think. I booted it open last night just to see if it would run well. So I do kind of know the general vibe. 24 minutes? Yeah, 24 minutes. Exactly. Seems easy enough. You just go up. Yeah, you just go up. Nothing bad happens. Nothing possibly bad could happen. Gotta get it done in 19 minutes, right? Yeah, approximately 19. It's kind of like Alt F4 if you guys have ever seen that. Can we get put in this category, by the way? Okay, I think we can go up this way. I know that there's like multiple ways to go up. Oh, what's up, dude? Thank you, I appreciate it. I did it already? Oh, okay. I thought you meant beat the game for some reason. Yeah, Maiko, it was really bad on my computer. I tried to stream the demo and I literally couldn't. I literally couldn't stream it. Can I not jump up there? Alright, cool. I don't want to anyways. Fuck it. Fuck it! But I've actually really enjoyed people playing this because it's just kind of like, even though it's stressful, like it's kind of nice to watch for some reason. Hand flexing on us? I know. Look at this, all of the assets in this game. Kind of nutty. This is kind of what San Francisco looks like in a way. Watch Emmy play a little and there's no way this is only 24 minutes. That's fast. Speedrunners are a god. Yeah, I haven't watched the speedrun yet just because I am afraid. These beds you can bounce on, but I just don't think we're there yet. Also, the music kicks in randomly sometimes. And so I'm just gonna mute it when that happens. Because I don't know why that happens. Okay, we go this way. Oh god. We go this way. This guy hits some wild skips. Dude, the game didn't just come out. It's been out for a bit. I saw it on Steam. And I was like, oh, okay, I want to try that. But the reviews were mixed. But I'm a sheep, so then I saw everybody else playing it. I got pitched in the toe the other day and I had like full on rapid and just stubbed it again. Dude, stubbing your toe is like one of the worst things you could possibly do. I don't know about you guys, but when I stub my toe, I have like a solid like 3 to 5 seconds before it hurts. Are you guys like this? Okay, this is gonna be a shit show. It's been a phenomenon in China, only reached US popularity more recently. Where you prep for it, especially if you stub your toe when it's cold. Man, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way. I think I maybe shouldn't have gone this way. I think I have to go back. The pain's coming, you just gotta wait. Yeah, you just gotta sit there and get ready for it. Who requested this song? Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Monka W. Monka W. Rasputin, I love that streamer. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Okay, where do I need to go next? I guess there, and then over to that one, and then to that one, I guess. People are a little hard on games when there are bugs and glitches because the crunchy but fun. Yeah, exactly. Ah, no! Fuck. Can I even go up from here? You think I can do this? Oh, she's different. Study my brain. Study my brain. No, no. She's gaming. She's a gamer. Okay, this is gonna be a little finicky. A little finicky. Built different. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we go up here. And now we go up here. And now we go... Whoa, whoa! Okay, we could go straight across, and then we go on there, and then we go up there. Okay, that looks about right. Up. World record pace right now. I think we could beat world record or get close. I think if we get between like a 1,000-hour margin, we're doing okay. Okay, nice, nice. Oh, wait. You know what? As much as I want to go through this tube, I think we got to go over the top of it. On top of the tube. Yes. And then go down and then up. We got to get up on that one somehow. Okay, we go over to that little thing, I think. Dude, I could run and jump. I could run and jump onto that pipe. That's really risky. Or I could go down and then up. No, no, no. Oh, wait. Okay. 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 That's not what I wanted. Wait. No! Oh. It's the name of the game. 'Twas sent. What a jam. This is a good jammers. Rip. We're going back out. I thought it was death if you fell. I mean, you just start over. So you get the opportunity to, like, fall. What is this pig doing? What he doing? Boy. Boy. What's harder so far, the game or getting over it? I never played Getting Over It. I think I started it, and I did not get anything impressive at all. What the pig doing? What the pig doing? I wonder if there's any shortcuts. The guy who did Getting Over It is making that baby game. What happens if I jump on this? Ooh. Okay. Little time save there. No. Space Kid, hello? Yeah, the baby game where it's like you're a man but a baby. Okay, we're back up to the pipes. Pipes round 2. Well, I could start over at these pipes. Let's do these ones. They're the furthest. Which makes me think that maybe they're the best. Oh no! Oh. It's a butthole clencher. Pipes. Oh, this is a good song. Who requested this? Who sings this? Is this Paramore? Oh, this is so dangerous. I can't wait to see Paramore in concert. It's gonna be so cool. Baby, but you invented music and make 6K a month. This song always seems like a theme song to something. You know what I mean? Paramore's so good live. I've heard that. Paramore seems like a titan of like a band that would be good live. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going this way. I feel like it's the beginning of the game, so they're gonna reward going the furthest option. Manager just saw Paramore in concert last week, said it was very good. I'm so excited, dude. And I'm gonna go see it with like Blizz and a couple other people. Like, I'll probably be really tired because I'll have just done multiple days of RTX. keep going this way. No, no. Ah! Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Do a little sidestep. Do this. Do this. Okay, I need to get up there. Just fall down here. Okay, good, good. Shuffle here. Shuffle across this. We just got to get to the end of the pipes. The end of the pipes. And then we're in. Okay, we got to go up here. Oh god. Stress. Okay, up here. Up here. Oh god. Up here. Okay, we just fuck. Can I even jump up on that little thing? It looks like it's directly underneath the pipe. No, it's to the side a little bit. I need to jump and grab onto this. Oh, okay. Okay. This could be it. This could be it for us. Okay, and then we jump onto this. Okay. Do we get back there? Or do we... Is there any reason for me to go over to that thing? Bangers, so they must be fun to see live. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's any reason for me to go over to the windmill. Like, it makes me want to. Only one way to find out? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go up the curly Q. I'm going to go up the curly Q. This is going to be a hell of a time. A hell of a time. But we can do it. Just baby steps. Little baby steps. Little baby steps. Little baby steps. Okay. Okay. Little baby. I got screen tearing right now. It's kind of fucking me up. Little tiny baby steps. Moving. We're almost to the top. Oh, okay, so we could climb up that. Or we could just keep going the curly Q. I think I'm gonna just keep going the curly Q. That I don't think I can get up on top of that. Oh my god, I am stressing. Fuck this game. It looks awful, but fun. And I'm only gonna play it for... I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we're going this way. And then we go up this way. Okay, we just have to get up there. And then up there. And then there. And then we're past the pipes. Which we can always fall down. I don't know why they call it only up when you can fall. You guys imagine this game in VR? It would be horrible. I don't even think you could do it. Platformers in VR are just stupid. Okay. Up, 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 up. Okay, now we have to fall onto the... Ah! Oh, past the pipes. Okay, I could take that bed, but that doesn't seem like a good choice to do. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. All you have to do is get pissed on your back. All you have to do is get pissed on your backstage. I don't want that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna screenshot that and tweet it at him. Tell me your, oh, what is that? We've done it! We got to the train station! Yeah! I beat the game! I did it! No, that's not true. But we are at a spot that, we have a little bit of wiggle room to not fall. We're basically there. Let's see if we can see the top. The view distance is so short that I don't even know if that's the top. Ban incoming? Ban incoming? There it is. I didn't even have to look. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Okay. Suitcase. 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 Nice. Okay. Beautiful. So now we go over here. I should have put a timer up or something for keep track of like how long. Oh, this is so scary. This is so scary. Oh. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna keep going. I feel like I almost need like a crosshair on my feet so I can tell where my character is standing. Because he doesn't have a shadow. Hmm. Double ban? Okay, do I go that way? And then that looks like a track that I can jump down. That's not... Should I get on this? It seems like a bad idea. I'm just gonna walk. You turn off shadows? I legitimately... Well, I had to turn the graphics down so that I could even run it. Oh, Attack on Titans? Wait, am I the Titan? I guess I would be the Titan then, huh? I have an actual funny pronoun joke if y'all want one. I mean, you know, choose wisely. Oh, this looks like I can fall. Oh, jeez. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. Twitch chat kind of going off tonight. Ooh, puppy. Oh, can I shake hands? Can I shake? No, there's no interact button? Oh, I can't shake hands. That's fucked. It does come in waves. Well, I think it's like a couple of 10-year-olds like sitting around on their like parents' computer, like having a good giggle, moving in packs. I know. I think that that's probably a fun part of the game. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I might have played myself there a bit. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems as if I may have looped all the way back around to the part that I was at before. Okay, that's... Oh, do I go over there? Oh, it really seems like I go over here. But then... Oh, I have to go up that somehow. So I do have to go that way. Okay, well, shit. I was bamboozled. It's okay. Second time's a charm. Don't look at chat, 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 don't look at chat. There we go. This reminds me of something. I can't quite put my finger on it. It reminds me of, should I go on this thing? Is this thing gonna fall onto the... And I can walk on this, right? Okay. Should I just run and jump on the train track? I have to... Do you think I can run and jump on this? Yeah! Oh, there we go. Huge. Plus 300 stamina. It's got quite the leap. I think I've been here in a dream once. It definitely does look like a dream state. Okay, left goes that way, so we gotta go right. So does that little track thing ride all the way up? I watched S-Fan do this part, and he was on a little trolley. Trouble with the trolley? Ever? Okay, we gotta go up. It's only up, right? That's the whole point. Looks like a mashup of... Oh! I mean, it's clearly we've got a separation here, right? So we've got the houses piled on top of each other. Things are looking a little rough over here. We've got a wall to separate me and the city folk. It's giving Hunger Games in a way. Okay, left or right? Left goes back down. And to make it... What is that? That's like the sewer system coming out of the dirt pile? It's giving. Okay, I think we can just do this. Normal little jump, not a big deal. Look at the moon. Honestly, pretty cool, like, worldscape. I guess. It's got to be interesting, because if it wasn't, then it would just be basically like Alt F4. I wish I could run Alt F4 on my computer. I can, I just can't stream it. It is giving. Okay, and then we're going to go straight up through the tube. Because the other way doesn't take us anywhere. What else is... Can we see anything else up here? Kind of. I can't really tell what I'm looking at. Thinking about how District 9... This does look like District 9, actually. This whole world that we're looking at. What is this cool... How much you want to bet this art is like AI art? Could be somebody's, but... I'm gonna turn the... Let's see if I can play the music now. The music, like, randomly kicks in this game. So I have to mute it when it does, and it mutes alerts too. Oh, we haven't chosen a movie for movie night yet, so we will do that. We're just gonna play this for a bit. Okay, that goes down, so this one goes up. Dude, if I fall all the way down, I'm gonna be so sad. Bring it on too. Yeah, let's brainstorm movies while we're doing this. Because we've got a list. I can pull the list up. But, you know. Shrek 2. I know you guys want Shrek 2. If you guys want Shrek 2, I mean, I guess tonight could be the night. We could do Shrek 2 tonight. I'm down to listen to the people. Shrek 2 or Puss in Boots. I feel like we gotta make sure that Hannah's allowed to, you know. We could finally join in on one. Let's go. You guys want Shrek 2? That's fine. That's fine if that's what you want. I'll listen to the people. One of those bootleg Shrek movies you can buy. There's a movie on Amazon that I want to watch, and it's called, like... It's like a knockoff of The Hulk. And I want to watch that. Where's Caitlin? She's doing Shrek 2. As long as Hannah's down. If Hannah can't come to the movie night, then I just simply can't. The Amazing Bulk. Yes, I think that's the one. Where he's purple? I think that's it. John, did you watch Brody do the whole 8-hour bullshit of this?
Make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness.
Alright. Yeah, the hunting store. Cabela's, like, unironically is kind of, like, fun to go into. Like, I'm not interested in any of the hunting stuff. But, it's kind of, like, just a fun store to go into because they have so much shit. Okay, so where do I go from here? I gotta go up. Do I have to get on that train? Where do I go? Goblin Town? Do I need to go over there and then climb up onto that thing? But it doesn't look like there's anywhere to go from there. So maybe I got to get on this train? More of a Bass Pro Shop? Dude. John, are you still in chat? You lurking? Oh, this is where I go. Okay. Maybe John will go... do you guys want an IRL stream inside of Bass Pro Shop? Or is that just weird and lame? Stuff is running as you move closer? Yeah, there's... Let's see if I can do this. Can I turn that up a little bit? Yeah, that's okay. Are there any in Southern California? Yeah, I know that there are. I would watch, never been in one. I've never been in one either. An IRL fishing stream? That would actually be funny because I don't know how to fish.
One, you first have to make a jump and get off the ground, not knowing what the future holds.
Okay. You did the pyramid in Vegas? I would really like to do an IRL stream in Vegas during TwitchCon, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen. Can I go up that? I'm scared that it's gonna trick me into doing the easy route. You know? Okay, I guess there wouldn't be any. Safety-wise, it might not be a great idea. It's when you're IRL streaming in a busy place like that, it's really smart to do it with somebody because when you're live streaming something, like part of your brain just kind of like is absent and your awareness is not great. Oh, can I climb up that or this? I couldn't climb up that. I gotta go up that. Okay, so I have to get up on that train, which means I have to jump down. Can I go here? Okay, here. And then onto this. And then onto this. And then onto this. And then onto this. I'm glad that stuff doesn't like move. There's no like rotating platforms or anything like that. That's good. I'm not saying that there won't be, but I haven't seen that yet. I do think we're gonna get into a situation where there's gonna be like
Are you still
perspective issue. Oh! Oh man. Thank you for the lurk, Claire. I appreciate that. Ah! Wow, this is... Ah! I just yelled so loud. I mean, maybe I could go back this way. Can I climb up that? I don't think I can climb up that. Shit. What do I do? Okay, I think I can roll back around here. Can I crawl? Oh, good. Thank God. Okay, we're back up. Okay, and then I gotta go up that. Can I climb up this? Good. Have the closest guess to Brody's finish. I saw that. I saw that because I woke up this morning and still going. Nice recover. What do I hear? Steam, I guess. Okay. You know anyone that's finished the game? Just Brody, I think.
My father worked here as a driller, and he always smelled of fuel oil. I was afraid of him and hoped that one day he wouldn't come back from work. He drank a lot and often beat my mother and me, but that's in the past.
You'll never make it to the top. You'll never make it, you bastard.
Seems a little trauma dumpy.
I'm still scared of him.
A little trauma dumpy. You know? Oh god. These pipes are so thin. Trauma dump. Okay, we could go this way. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this real quick. So we could go this way, get on that pipe, go up to that. Those look like those connect, so I think we can just keep going this way. I don't see any reason to go on that thing. But there is... How do we get... If we do get over there, I don't even know how to get up that. I don't see any way up, so I'm just going to keep going this way. Hopefully I don't have to double back. My hands are very sweaty. Oh my god, am I gonna have to jump on these? I don't want to do that. That goes over there, and there's pipes. This probably is faster. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that. if I get over there though, am I gonna be able to climb up? I'm gonna keep going this way. I know that this is like technically the easy way, but yeah, I'm taking the pipe route. I have a feeling that other route's faster. Okay, over here. I mean, this goes up. That's a crazy... Okay, that's the way we're going, I guess. Up to that mess. Via pipes. We're gonna have to do a little run and gun. Nope. Okay. My hands are so sweaty. You've been watching my stomach drops? Yeah, this is a butthole cruncher. Dude, mom's spaghetti is right. I really want to run and jump onto that, but I just don't know if that's a good idea. Should I do it? It doesn't seem that crazy. No! No! Okay, I can grab this. I can grab this. No! I've died. It was not awesome. It was not awesome. Try this. This could be anything.
Walk through the town where my internship is taking place. So now back to my hotel where they are keeping me and keeping me nice, steady, calm, good sleep, and a buffet for dinner. I have been trying to put in more work, more hours to prove to them I can work at this company full time after the internship is up. But they say no promises. I say
his hair looks like clearly it's like some sort of like filter or AI. His hair looks like what I would imagine doing acid and looking at hair would be like.
Hey, I promise you this. If you check out my mathematics and my calculation at any given time, you're gonna find the mathematic is correct at all time. So that's just how I put in my hard work. Whatever. As they say, bye. Walt, I've been on an elegant...
I'm gonna be honest, John. That guy said so many things, and I have no idea what he said. No idea. Everything about that seems AI generated. He had some sort of filter on. You're just testing gravity? Yeah. Does this go? Ooh. Okay. Can I drive this? Can I pilot it? Or does it just pilot itself? Oh, okay, there it goes. Nice. Okay, is this gonna go to the right? Please go to the right. Please go to the right, okay. Trouble with the trolley, eh? Good. Oh, I should jump. Go up. It goes to the right. I should have just ridden this the first time. Why did I not ride this the first time? I think we make this. Jump. Yeah. Okay, go left, go left, go left. Okay. I'm terrified that it's gonna make the wrong... Okay, it's gotta go left here. Okay, through the tunnel. Through the tunnel. This is scary for me. I'm nervous. Left. This. This left. And then... I'm literally so nervous. It's faster with the trolley, but I'm afraid that it's gonna just fuck with my shit and go the wrong way. Or like fall off of the top. This is nice, I just don't trust it. Stopping? We're stopping? Okay. Nice.
You're a weak kid.
Good.
Go
Trolley.
back to the favelas.
Oh, and there it
Your
goes.
friends are there. Your destiny and life is there.
Yeah. I didn't trust it. That's why I didn't go on it the last time. Oh god. Why did I do that? We take those? Now we know next time. I mean, you know, hopefully. Oh, there it goes. Look at it go. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Nice. I love that this game, I think, just basically took as many Unity assets as possible and then just like... I'm not saying that this game is easy to make, because that's not true. I'm not a game dev. But I do think the, like, random stacking of assets was probably pretty easy. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Just suspend it in air. Nothing moves. Throw some assets in there. Goblin Town. Won't you take me to Goblin Town? Just throw a bus up there. Why not? Fuck it. Absolutely just bought a shit ton of assets and organized them. Yeah, I know. And it's like, as long as they put them close enough. Like, alright. Where should we put this train, Sky? Like, what if we make a whole game of it? Okay. I bet... Here's how this probably went. There was like a couple of like game devs sitting around and they were just like, you know, in a meeting, and one of the game devs was like just stacking assets while their boss was talking, like how you would doodle on a piece of paper. And then they were like, wait, what if we keep doing this? What if we keep going forever? Just only up. But then it's also got a subtle message of random traumatic abuse stories, just like sprinkled here and there. And they're like, you know what? We were working on Portal 3. Scrap the whole thing. We're doing this. Hello. I want to go on this one. Yeah. No. Oh. Okay, we're going this way again. We're gonna do the pipe method again. It may have led us astray. It didn't lead us astray. We led us astray. Okay, focus. 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 This rock right here, I feel like if I don't look at it, it's gonna disappear like in Outer Wilds. Yeah, we better be able to fight God at the end of this. You think? Do I go for the jump again? I mean, even though I missed it, it does seem like a better option. I could do the loop. This part is just so treacherous because there's like nothing below me. You think anybody's beat this first try? Like never fell once? Like on their first playthrough? Nice. Huge milestone. Okay, we gotta go over here. And then fall down. The falling mechanic is so scary because as you fall, you go forward a little bit. So you have to just take the tiniest little fall. No, no, no. Oh god. Okay, I have to go like up here. And then over. No, 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 no. Oh! I'm not gonna get lucky 3 times, surely. Oh god. My palms are so sweaty. What is that? I have to walk on that? I can't walk on that. No. What the fuck? Why would they do that? That's just to fuck with you. Okay, I could go over there and then go up. Or I could go there, which I don't know if that goes up. I'm gonna go this way. Just simply because this is what the render distance is allowing.
Some say that soon no one will need oil, but it is unlikely to happen sooner than in 20 to 30 years. And meanwhile, oil is still a resource that people kill for.
What are the voice lines in this game? Oh, now we get music. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we go straight up and then over? Oh, up and then back, I think. Up and then I could go there. Up. Fuck. Okay, we could go back there, back that way. Or we could go over to the curved piece, but we'd have to jump. I think I'm gonna go back this way. No, no. Okay. Parkour and social commentary? I guess, dude. It's a little funky. Just slowly. Just slowly. Okay, and then over here. Great. Beautiful. And up this. Okay, the music went away, so. Back to Gangnam Style. Jump onto that. Ah! Yeah! No! Okay. This is epic gamer moments. There's been so many moments of like just close calls. I don't know, dude. Where do I even go after that? Up onto that? Oh, God. No. Yeah, yeah. Ha, ha. I'm doing this until I die, and then we do movie night. Because I don't think it saves. Now I have to go into that. I'm honestly shocked that I haven't fallen yet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, are these Skechers? Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Do I go over there? Do I go over here? Do I go up that? Maybe I go up that. Is that what that is? Okay, do I go over here? I don't think I need to go up the building. I think I'm gonna keep up going the way that I'm going. Oh god. Does anybody have— oh god, it's smoky. I'm gonna have to just faith this, huh? Yeah, I think we are doing Shrek 2. I just want to make sure Hannah can do it. Ah! Oh god, I looked at chat for a second. Oh, dude, I have to land on that? Who's gaming? Who's gaming? Who is this? What is this? Here. This seems inefficient. It's a bit noisy, yeah. Turn that shit down. I love the solid ground. This is big. For a future one would be a bunch of episodes of I Think You Should Leave. Yeah, that's true. That would be good. Or the new Black Mirror. New Black Mirror would be that would be fun. Has anybody watched the new season of Black Mirror? Okay, where are we going next? It's good. People keep sending me a picture of that one character. I'm sure that you guys all know the one. I watched Joan is Awful, but that's it. Is that one of the episodes? Is there a hot character? I don't know. I watched it up to the season with Miley. That shit was weird and trippy. Oh, is Miley in another one? Or just the one like a couple seasons ago or whatever?
Birth,
we're in the desert.
School, army, institute, factory, death.
God damn it.
Hello, kinfolk.
What? I like the Miley episode because Miley was in it. Miley's, I think she's thriving lately. I don't... Nah. Ah. Oh. Okay, how do we get up on that? We have to jump on the trash bag? Or just scoot around it? No. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm really nervous because I've seen a couple people like clip through the ground. Oh shit. Okay. Nice, downtown. Big. We gotta be getting close to the top. No, we're not. I'm pretty sure that it takes... I'm pretty sure that we're not close to the top because I've seen people... I think not speedrunning it, even if I never fell, would still take hours. I go up this way? I'm afraid I'm gonna clip through something. Downtown. Okay. So where's the M&M store here? Wait, is this downtown Disney? Can we go this way? Yeah, I've seen people clip through the floor and it makes me nervous. Ooh, balloons. Oh, it's the Up house. The house from Up. Okay, we have two options. We can go back up this way. Or we can go this way. I kind of want to go this way. Maybe this is easier, but... Yeah, Disney's gonna come for my ass. I love Up. The beginning of Up ruins me. Streams are fucking wild. Oh, they're so good. I don't know why I'm doing that. So good. Unmatched.
It's a strange feeling.
Can I go down
I've never
that
been
way?
this far
But if
away
I
from
do,
home.
then where do I go from there? How do I get over to that thing? Maybe I did need to go the other way. Because if I go onto that thing... Oh, do you think it moves, maybe? Maybe it goes up? Oh! Okay. Okay. Big. Nice. This is big for me. This is massive. We gotta go up here, I think. Maybe we can't go up that? I think we have to go up this way. And then go up onto the tractor, maybe? How do we get up on that thing? It's such a weird shape. I guess that's what we have to do. Okay. Beautiful. Just do it. And then here. And then here. No. And then up here. Imagine like one of the platforms just falls. Like they've never done that before and then it just falls. Okay, I could go up that way, but that doesn't look like it leads anywhere. I'm gonna go through the construction work. Go up these stairs. Fuck it! Fuck it, we ball! Second story? Third story? I lost count? Hello! Okay, going up the pipes. Don't like that windmill. That makes me nervous. Oh god. I have a feeling... Should I go on top of this? I guess I don't have to. Oh, that should not have worked. I did not deserve that. Oh, I feel like I'm getting into some like weird territory right now. Like I don't. I feel like maybe I need to drop down, actually. Yeah. I'll go over here.
What a person really needs is not a state of peace, but the striving.
Oh, this is so fucked. Ha ha. Okay. Dude, are you kidding me? Okay. This is just... Oh god. Oh god. No. Okay. Fuck. I like don't deserve the wins that I've been getting here. Like I really don't. I definitely should have fallen before. Okay. Now we're going. Only up. I don't know how high it goes. We're just going until I die, and then we do movie night. She's a gamer. How do I jump up here? I'm gonna have to skirt around it. What's the movie? I want to do Shrek 2, but I haven't seen Hannah for a minute. Can somebody at Hannah and ask if she's gonna do movie night? Because I don't want to watch Shrek 2 without her. She'd be really sad. Okay, we can hold off on Shrek if Soup and Hannah aren't gonna be there. Oh. If I die, if I ever die. Ah. No, no. I smell like some sort of like really strong perfume. And I didn't put perfume on today and I don't know what I used. Like it's really strong. I don't know what I did. I don't know like what I put on. I didn't do anything different. But I keep getting whiffs of it. I don't know if it's like maybe the jacket I wore, like I hugged somebody or something. Bye, Red. A clone of the guy from earlier. He's inside the walls. I can't believe I haven't fallen yet. Like I really did not expect. I can't quit because I don't know if the game saves. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really expected worse from me. You fell once? Okay, yeah, that's true. I mean, like, recently, I guess. Only fallen once, that's pretty good. Not bad. Keep out.
If a man does not know which port he is sailing to...
Sammy, thank you for the sub! Sorry, the alert's really quiet because the game volume is down. Thank you, organic sub! Organic sub, dude! We may make it for, oh god. We may make it. Do I go on there? Oh man, this is gonna be fucked. Ugh! Grass-fed, organic, non-GMO, farm-to-table sub. Thank you very much. USDA choice. Okay, we are back on flat ground. All vegan but the meat. Yeah, Caitlin, that's fine. I'm just gonna judge you for it a little bit. What's your sub made out of? Yikes! Wagyu? Okay, wow. Pop off. Mine's got a lot of MSG because I just recently figured out that MSG is actually not bad for you. Oh, let's go, Jack. This is big. I don't think I need to climb this. Okay. No, nope, we're not doing this. Nope, we're not doing that. MSG promoter. I learned it's not that bad. I might be pro MSG. See, I could bounce on that, but that just scares me. The beds scare me. Anybody else scared of beds? Especially when there's someone else in it. Make good shit growing up. Ooh. What movie are we watching tonight? Okay, so say, oh, Banksy. Say that we don't watch Shrek 2 because not everybody is present. What movie do you guys want to watch in addition to Shrek 2? Not in addition, sorry. Alternatively. Who Framed Roger Rabbit's a good one. I don't have my list on me. Shrek 3. Could watch just plain old Shrek. I don't think I needed to jump over here. Where am I going? Where am I going? Is there anywhere for me to go from here? Hold up. Black Mirror marathon? I mean, we could watch Black Mirror. Wall-E. Wall-E's a good one. Oh, there we go. On those. No! Oh, that scared me. What about Up? Up is a good movie. Love that. Caitlin. Oh. Are you just yelling at me because I fell? Oh. See, like that. I don't deserve that. Look at those prices. My heart just fell. My damn heart. If I get all the way up to the top without falling, will you guys be proud of me? Oh god! Oh god, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I started like panic rolling. Thanks, John Borst. Wow, a whole highway? And Ashamed of Brody? That makes sense. Okay, do we go that way or do we go that way? Only up? Or that? Toward the dog, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, I feel like this is the way to go. Guys, we might make it to movie night a little bit late. I hope that's okay. First person? Ew. It's going. Okay, so I could keep going up. Actually, I bet I can't. I can't go that way. Yeah, I can't. Why did they need to have that there? Why wouldn't they just cut it off? Why would they put that there and then not let you go that way? What happened?
That's how the visually impaired feel.
Oh,
I
my
don't envy
vision.
them, and I don't envy myself either.
Ew. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche. Another rumor in the night. Blinded by the light. Oh god. Is this what this is supposed to be like? Blinded by the light. Okay, good. 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 Can I do this? Can I go across that? No, no. What's happening? No, what's happening? Tiniest little jump ever? Okay. 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 Honestly, kind of glad that that's up a little bit. Nope. Okay, what's going on here? Why is the sun like that? Okay, we got the classic left or right. Always left. That's kind of what towards the sun. You know what? I bet you're right. Unfortunately, because that would be the harder choice. I know, it's always left. Okay. Goes. Ah! Oh. No. Oh. Sorry, chat. Guys, this is gonna be a lot, and I'm so sorry for this. No. Okay, that's not that far. That's not that far. That's not far of the fall. That's not that far of a fall. We're okay. Not bad. Huh? Bed back up? I thought about it, but no, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to use the bed. I'm too scared. I wish this had crowd control. I know this looks hard, but I wish I could fuck with you and make it harder. But the memes. It just initiates big head mode. Should I try to go the other way? Or should I do that way again? This was like the annoying little bops. Just turn up the flare even more. Yeah. Flashbang. Can you imagine a flashbang like right before a big jump? So fucked. This is such an annoying one. There we go. Oh god, I need to stop doing the like panic backup. Okay. Should I try going left this time? They look like the same amount of treacherous. Might as well. Oh man. Yeah, this way was a little bit easier. Oh, thank God. The sun has ceased. No! Oh, okay. Okay. We're okay. Saved. Just not even too bad of a save. That could have been really bad. Yep. That could have been really bad. God, this sun is horrid. Okay. Go this way. Oh, this is the way that I came the first time. Oh, God. Okay, we take those. We take those. I'm not gonna do the bed again. That's too much. That's too much. That's simply too much. What? Okay. Maybe we do need to take the bed again. If I hit it again? Don't get any higher. I think the further down you fall, the higher up you get to jump. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to jump like on, well, these are the cars that I'm supposed to go. Oh, okay. 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 Great. Okay. I don't know, dude. This is much more than I expected to do. Let's just ah! Potion, I think the reason I'm good at it is because I know that there's something that I need to do right now, and I'm kind of like, okay, if you know, we'll just go and it's okay if I fall because then we'll do movie night. So then I'm like, you know, so then naturally Can I go on the bike? Should I go on the bike? I don't even know if I can stand on the bike. That's a weird angle, kinda. Jump from that to that. I don't think I can jump back up there, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Oh, I'm driving this bus now. This is my bus. Oh wait, I go out here? Okay, if the fucking street falls down, I don't know, Flat Rising. That's the thing. 'Cause I was expecting not to do this well, and we have movie night to do, and I don't think it saves. So then I was like, I just play it until we die. And then now we're here, and I can't stop because I don't think it saves. The world record's 24 minutes, so under the assumption that I don't fall ever once, I could probably do it within an hour. And we've already been doing it for like an hour. Go back down? I think I go back down. I know, geez. It's a burden that I carry. Yeah, there are a lot of beds that bounce. Okay, what is this? Ooh. A fountain. Interesting. Oh! I think I go this way. Oh. Getting a little ambitious there, Sammy. Okay, you're bumping my chair here. Okay. Oceanography, you know how I feel about that movie. Remember when I went on a Ferris wheel? I wish there was like a gamba that we could do. I don't know what you could do for a gamba. You could gamba Do I Die before 10 o'clock. I'm sorry about the movie night running late. I feel like I'm on a fruit roll-up. I feel like it's too clean and something bad is gonna happen to it.
More like in the story, Jack and the Beanstalk. What
It is a rainbow road. It is a road that we go. It is a road, it's called the Rainbow Road. It's a great road. Can I keep going on it? I feel like I shouldn't. There's a bed. Shit. Do I do it, chat? Do I do the bed? I feel like it's not gonna bounce me high enough to get me on anything. Go bed? It's gonna bounce me over there, I think. No! No, bed was not the move. Oh, and we fell such an inconvenient amount of levels. I know I had a path. I should have trusted it. I haven't gone this way before. Bed again? See, that was such an annoying amount of levels to fall. Because now it's like, you know? Yeah, I don't think I should take the beds anymore. Oh, there's a bed right there. Oh, don't get distracted. You just want me to put the cake in the bed. No. Okay. Okay. No! What? Oh, son of a bitch. No, back here? No, I'm slowly creeping back down. That's almost worse. Oh, that's almost worse. Oh, man, okay. The problem is, like, I don't remember how far I've fallen when I do, you know? It's like, man. Drops are scary. Ah, no, you're right. I should be going up. Also getting a little bit risky. Jump on the dog!
Many have broken lives here.
I'm getting a little risky, you know? Like I'm not taking my time as much. I gotta believe. Sam, have another big fall and die in the next 20 minutes. Okay. Alright. What's considered a big fall? I don't know where the... I do know... I did see the ending, and I know it yeets you into space, just like the getting over it does. Oh, son of a bitch. Not this spot. This is worse than any of it. I feel like I can. God, this is the worst part of all the things I've done. The windmill. I think I got kind of lucky on the windmill, to be honest. I'm gonna go, I think left was the easier way. Somehow. Thanks, Vex. It is a time. Space Kid, good choice. I listened to that in the car the other day. What? No! Oh. Gotta just take it easy. Don't get antsy. That's the problem, is I'm getting too confident. No. 15 minutes. Yeah, what's considered a big fall, Cheese? Like from one, like, you know how they're like in like different themes? Like we have like construction and like that wouldn't be a big fall because I'm still staying within the same like theme. Oh, ground fall? Falling further than you can see? Okay. I'll let you make the choice. Everybody that gambled, you have to promise to leave it up to Cheese's discretion. No arguing. This one is such an annoying little one because you can't jump up it, so you have to like jump up it just enough to like grab on. Oh no. It's the overcorrecting. Your dog's snuggling? Are they a shelter dog? Maybe for you to jump off back to the start. Hmm. That's That's a good question. $200. I didn't jump on purpose. I didn't jump on purpose. I promise. I didn't jump on purpose. I didn't get any agreement. I was just saying it, and if it would have happened, then I would have done it, but I did it for free on accident. I should have said more money. That's so fucked
Here's the $5 for jumping. Thanks.
Hero, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. You know what? Do it for $5. Transaction secured. Oh God, I can't believe that just happened. That was the worst. That was the worst way that could have happened. Ugh. Okay. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, to be honest with you, because I have to do a day stream. So if I can think of something tonight to go do as an IRL stream tomorrow, I'll do that, because I have to go help with, please can we get a shout out for Kip, because they're doing an improv show tomorrow and I'm going to help out with that. And so I won't be streaming at my normal time, but if I get up and I like get moving, I could do like an IRL stream during the day. I'm just not 100% sure what I would do. So go follow Kip. Barry's doing it. We've got like a couple friends that are doing it. It'll be very cool. Okay, we're gonna go raid somebody. Who are we raiding? We have so many options. So many options. We could do Whiskey's playing this game. I really wish I could just keep streaming it until I get it, but that's not. I think maybe we'll do that like maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday. Ronnie! Yeah, we're gonna do movie night right now. We're gonna go do movie night right now. If you wanna watch a movie with us, ! Discord. We decide what movie we're watching? What movie did we didn't decide on a movie, did we? What movie do you guys want to watch? Shrek 2 basically. Well, not everybody's gonna be there. The Notebook. Scott Pilgrim is a good choice. Yeah. Scott Pilgrim is a good one. Let me pull up the movie list. Movie suggestions. This is the movie suggestions list that we have. Arrival, As Above, So Below, District 9, Roger Rabbit, Superbad, Eternal Sunrise, Elysium, Shrek 2, Scott Pilgrim, Cloverfield, The Descent, Boss Baby, Office Space, Lighthouse, Annihilation, Velocipaster, Breen movie, Cabin in the Woods. We watched this. Jennifer's Body's a good one too. Cloverfield's a good one. What's the one? It's like Cloverfield, but it's in the basement. Cloverfield Lane. Annihilation is really good too. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Yeah, 10 Cloverfield Lane is a really, really good one. Real good. Asbub Sublo. That also 10 Cloverfield Lane is kind of, it's not a scary movie by any means, but it's kind of a thriller, you know? It's like just, do you guys want to watch 10 Cloverfield Lane? This is a good one. It's a really good one. How do I watch the movie? Exclamation point Discord. Let me see what it's streaming on, because if too many people are watching my stream, then somebody else might have to stream it. Watch 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's on, oh, it's free on YouTube? Oh, it's free on YouTube. Here's the link. So it's free on YouTube. Like you can literally just like watch it. That's cool. You know. So I'm gonna stream it in the Discord, but if anybody wants to watch it on their own browser, I'll just do like a 1, 2, 3 go. And if too many people are watching my stream, then I will have somebody else stream it. Does that sound good? So let's go raid. Let's raid. Who do we not raid very often? Who do we not raid very often? Logan's streaming. We don't get to raid Logan very often. Let's go raid Logan. A lot of you guys know Logan. We're gonna go raid him. He's playing Layers of Fear. I think a new one like just came out. We're gonna watch a movie, so go ahead and pile in the Discord. It's 9:52 right now. How do you guys feel about 10:15? So that's in about 20 minutes, or 10:10. That would be 20 minutes. How about 10:10? Kind of a weird time, but I want to make sure everybody has enough time to get snacks or whatever. Sounds good. 10:10. Okay. We'll do 10:10. Join the Discord. I'll give you guys the link to the movie because it's on YouTube, so that way you can just watch it on your own if you want to have better quality or have it in a browser that makes sense. Here's my socials. Please go follow them. It would mean a lot to me. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna try to, like, you know, no promises, but if I can brainstorm something to go do tomorrow, I'll go do an IRL stream during the day before I do like Kip's thing. So keep your eyes on the Discord. I'll post in the Discord before I do it, like if I'm going to. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Movie night. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna play this game Thursday. We're gonna beat it.
In case I don't see you.
See you guys in a sec.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Bye.